everybody loved him. Hundreds of people would be by the courthouse, and he, put up his finger to the government, and that's it. This man is dying, and you still have him in solitary confinement. He was tied, his feet to the bed, and his hands were tied to the bed. People want to question if my father was weak or tough. He had a severe kidney infection. He was sick. He didn't get to see a doctor. By the time he got off the bus, he was covered in blood. If there was ever a time to become a rat or something, it would have been then. No, instead he fought 5 trials. Eli has never had any conversation with my father. You lie about my son? Like, this is how sick they are. I defend my family. I think I do a pretty good job of defending my family. But other people defend my family also. I don't ask them to do it, but they do. This is the thumbnail that Lee Cole wanted me to put up today.
It's adorable.
Isn't it? Hello, Marla. Hello, Elio.
Hey, how's everyone doing?
How is everyone tonight? Hi, everybody. Last minute, I had no intentions on doing anything tonight except for finishing the baby's room. But a few things came up, and I said, you know what? Ooh, we lost Elio. Let's do one more. Hold on.
Oh, there goes Elio.
Okay. I think I got 2 of them open, so I guess you got to let one go or something.
Oh, you're good.
I'm good. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see any. Just that one.
Okay.
Angel is muted. I think the
So,
dogs are barking.
How you doing over there?
He's barking. Okay, so I said let's do one more. You want to know the truth? I didn't want to do YouTube anymore ever again. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to do one more before the baby comes. And then from now on, Marla and I will just do Patreon because it's so toxic and sickening on here. So then a few things. So anyway, I wanted to do one before the baby comes. The baby, we have 2 more days. She'll be here in 2 more days. So then this stuff came up today with Mob Talk Radio. So I said, you know what? Let's just do something about this. Because some things were said that has to do with me. And we're going to straighten all that out. I want to talk about how I first met Mob Talk Radio back in 2015, I believe it was. And how much I couldn't stand him and he couldn't stand me. And then we'll get to where we are today. And then I want to talk about a few other things. But how is everyone? How are you two doing?
Good. Good. I guess you got to explain. We're making the assumption that people know what Mob Talk Radio is. For those who don't know what Mob Talk Radio is, it's a very good podcast. It's a YouTube video, and it's one of the first, probably the first in the mob genre, and it talks about true crime as well as other issues. And I guess the host is Jeff Canarsie, who is very talented, very articulate. He's like the Michael Savage of because he's such a great speaker and he's so interesting, and he's like the Michael Savage of the genre. He's probably among the most talented of anyone that's doing this and entertaining. So for those who don't know who Mob Talk Radio is, that's what that is. And he's supposed to be coming on right now. So
well, before he comes on here, I just want to say I'll second that motion. I think he's very thorough and he does really good investigative work. You could tell he puts a lot of time and effort into what he does. He's not repeating information that's really common. You're actually being educated on history and the facts when you listen to his podcast. So
correct.
it's a really good podcast. And tonight, I will be silent for most of the show because I will be listening. A lot of things that will be discussed, I have no knowledge of. So I know when I go quiet, everybody wants to know if I'm still here. I'll be here, but I'm listening. And oh, Angel is
Yeah, because she just keeps on barking. Yeah, Marla, I only had about 5 minutes to fill Marla in, so yeah, she doesn't know everything that's going on. So it seems like a whole bunch of people are going after Mop Talk Radio, and I just want to clear up a few things for him. Mob Talk Radio and I did not start out on very good terms. In fact, I hated him. I couldn't stomach him. Okay. He was very vicious. And then uh things turned around. Then all of a sudden, he started, I guess, he was believing somebody else of what I was about. He started believing lies about me from a light, and then, oh my god.
now, just for the record, I have heard a little bit about this. I know a little bit about their past history, but I don't know like in detailed stuff about what they'll be going into tonight. I did hear a little bit about this though before.
Okay, so yes, so he then all of a sudden, I guess he started to see that I wasn't the person that was told to him that I was. And then we became friends. Now, uh I know him since 2015 or 16. I don't remember what year it was. And we became really good friends. And then we weren't friends. And then we were friends, and then we weren't. So we've had like times where I didn't like him, he didn't like me, but then something happened, and then he wasn't going to do this anymore. Something happened. He had a little bit of bad luck. He wasn't going to do this anymore. And I told him, listen, you are very, very talented. You have talent. You have something that nobody else has. Don't give up on this. And sure enough, whatever happened, I helped him a little bit, and that's it. He is the way that he is, with his podcast. He's very talented. I told him from the beginning, he doesn't have any confidence. So I always try to give him a boost here and there, because he's very I've never seen anybody with such little self-esteem as him. And that bothers me. So I try to have a lot of patience, like he'll ask me something and I give him my honest opinion. Sometimes he likes it, sometimes he doesn't, but I give him my honest opinion. And sometimes he gets sometimes he would get me to where I wanted to choke him. But you know, if you I don't know how to explain this.
Hold on.
Elio, why do I have two of you, Elio? Let me see. Let me get rid of this one.
It's fine. She knows technology better than me, but yeah. So we had to redo it.
Okay. I'm kicking that one. Are you here, Elio?
I'm here now.
Okay, all right.
Jeff texted me. I think he's there. He's waiting for you to drop the link.
Okay, so I'll drop the link. I'm going to drop the link for Jeff. And then you and he can explain a few things that I really don't know anything about. I dropped the link for him. Hi, let me say hi real quick. Hi, Edwin. Hi, Kelly, DJ Shockheader, Sydney, Tommy Stiggs, Kelly, Jack Burton, Carol. How are you, Carol? Teresa Murphy, how are you? Let's see who else. Bucky, how are you, Bucky? Crypto Crotch, how are you? Itty Bitty Nita, what's up? Hi, Jesse Roth, how are you? She said hit that like button. Hello, Maureen. Hey, Aegon Targaryen. And let's see. Mustang Mike, Petey Paisano. And here he is showing his face. Guess who's the one who told him to start doing that?
You.
Hello there,
Hey,
Spiffy.
Jeff.
What's going on?
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I've had better days, but I've had worse days too.
Yeah, I'm sure you have. No, I wasn't going to do a live stream. We have 2 more days. 2 more days. But go ahead. What's going on? You and Elio want to explain what's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I'll let
I don't know
Elio.
who this is over here. John,
Oh, for the love of Pete. That's the smallest one.
that's the smallest thing I've ever seen. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yes.
Go ahead. Go. What's up?
Yeah, you got the Stone Sailor in here saying stuff too.
Well,
Listen.
Want me to start?
Everybody. While people are up on the panel, can you just be respectful, please? Just be a little respectful.
Well, who's being disrespectful? What they do?
No, I'm just saying, while my guests are up on the panel, just please be respectful. That's all I ask. Go ahead.
They can call me whatever they want. But anyway, anybody who does that behind a fake name is nothing but a coward anyway. But
Amen to that.
yeah, so anyway, I haven't been watching these podcasts as much. I still watch your show, Angel. I listen to Jeff's show. And then I seen like it got very chaotic with people, instead of telling true history or doing anything entertaining, they just all started attacking each other. And there's all types of like people just trying to hurt each other with words and with sometimes defamation and all that. And I just been seeing a lot of negativity. And I saw today that someone put up something about Jeff, and I think it's something that an average person can't interpret. And the way it's up, it's ambiguous, and it leaves open for people to draw their own conclusions and even add lies into it. So I'm an attorney, as some people may know. I was actually Jeff's lawyer on multiple cases. I represented his podcast. I also I was his partner in a TV pilot called the Flanigans. I also help him with all those outstanding documentaries that legally, I give him legal advice. He has all these like multiple really mind-blowing, amazing projects that are coming up that he's filming in Philadelphia and in New York and in New England. So he's got a lot of really good stuff going on. And I'm not coming here as a lawyer. I'm just coming on as his friend. But as a lawyer, I can give an opinion of the document that was put up. There was a document that was put up that was saying that and people are saying on YouTube that he's like some type of government informant. First off, he's a podcaster. He's an artist. He's a producer. He's a filmmaker. He's an author. In order to be a government informant, you have to be a criminal first. So I don't even know why people throw that out there. He doesn't commit crimes. So how is he an informant? That's one. Two, I saw that there was papers put up when he was like 18, 19 years old, where it appears that a kid from his neighborhood got him arrested. And then when the cops were taking him into the police station, he said, "I didn't do it. The kid who said I did it, did it." And all of a sudden, that's getting twisted by people on the internet, like former informants that are actually have been involved in organized crime cases. They say that Jeff's an informant. Jeff is not from Ridgewood. Jeff never committed any serious crimes. Jeff never put anybody in jail. Jeff is not a federal informant. I don't know why federal informants would want to say that guy's like me when he's not. He's not never in crime. He's an artist. He's a podcaster. He's a disc jockey. So it's absurd. It's not accurate, and it's actually silly on many levels. And that's my take on it. If Jeff wants to explain that document, feel free. I just saw that there was somebody who actually someone I knew as a kid, many years ago, who I actually liked when I knew him as a kid. So I don't want to say anything bad. He became a government foreman years later, and a real one, and put real people in jail and committed real crimes. And he's trying to say Jeff is like me. Jeff's not like you. Jeff's not a foreman. Jeff's never testified against anybody. He's never put anyone in prison.
Nope.
When he was a kid, some kid said he committed this crime and got him arrested. And while he was being arrested as a child, he said, "I didn't do it. That kid did it." I don't know how that makes sense. And then nobody ever testified. Nobody ever got, and I don't know how they saying he's an informant. How they're putting that label on someone who's never even been a criminal.
What happened to all the defendants on that case?
Nobody went to jail.
Well, what happened to everyone who was accused of doing anything wrong?
What the juxtaposition was, my co-defendants were arrested, and then I got arrested a week after the fact. And when I got arrested, the detective brought me into the hot box. She said they rolled on you immediately. So I made up a bunch of wild shit that didn't even exist to try to get out of jail. Okay. I got out. My lawyer said, you got a serious problem because they're going to testify against you. In the end of this whole entire thing, I never testified against anybody. Nothing I ever said led to criminal charges, and nobody went to jail, but everybody got convicted of the same exact crime that I was involved in. That's it.
But the individuals, they're the ones who got you locked up. They were arrested first, and then
they were arrested 5 to 7 days before I was.
In law, we call that an excited utterance. That's like when you're making a statement on the duress. So the cops were taking you in. You were perplexed to why you're getting arrested and why they're dragging you in it. And then you said to them, "No, the kid who said I did it, he's the one that actually did it."
Yeah.
Is that really basically what happened?
I mean, that's more or less a summation of it. That's more or less a summation of it. And I knew I was fucked because she showed me stuff they wrote down. So it's like my lawyer said, you have two choices. You can fight this, or you just plead out. You're a first-time offender like they are, and the judge will just be lenient. And that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. And if the case is, listen, let's just be like clear, transparent. If I'm an informant, I'm trying to get my charges reduced, right? And in turn for doing that, I have to testify, right? So if I have to testify, where are the goddamn transcripts of me testifying in court against people? Please show those. You can't, because they don't exist. Bottom line.
Elio, you still here?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think the in this genre, like the average viewer would be like, "What's the big deal? What do you care if somebody said something like that, or someone's implying you that?" But I guess in this genre, it's important because if you take a position against against corruption that's related with that, then they're trying to say you're not credible because you were that. When the reality of it was, you were never a criminal in the first place. Number one. Number two, you never testified against anybody. So
Nope.
For high-level federal informants that were in high-level organized crime cases that actually committed serious crimes and actually put people away for serious amount of years, to say, "Hey, he's one of us," and while you're uncovering corruption, it's ridiculous. It truly is, and I think the problem is that the documents that people are telling a narrative of a document without really explaining what it is, and people don't know exactly what it says or what it doesn't say, and or the story behind it.
Yep.
But
Is this true here? Can MTR explain how he told? We know who this is, by the way.
Of course.
Can MTR explain how he told the police he had info on other crimes? But I agree, he is just a podcaster and not a gangster.
Anything I've said was bullshit. Nothing amounted to anything. Nothing. I gave them nonsense that didn't exist.
Jeff is actually one of the only people on this platform who can be taken seriously. Everyone else plays games. Okay, so what did I tell you from the very beginning? Even when we did not like each other, what did I say to you?
What, get ahead of it?
No. When back in the day when we did not like each other, what did I tell you?
Oh, I don't know. You're going to have to remind me. You tell me so much.
I didn't tell you that you had talent, not
Oh,
to
yeah,
let,
of course. Of
okay,
course.
and
Every
not to
day.
let, and we didn't even like each other, and I told you that, right?
Correct.
Okay. Keep making fake accounts. I'll keep deleting. Grow up. Oh, I don't know what she's what she sees.
The other issue I wanted to address. I mean, I mean, we can go through this issue really quickly. The fact of the matter is, there's a document out there that really doesn't say much, and for other informants that put people in prison to say he's an informant, it's just silly. So it's really not much more to talk about that. But going to another issue was, many people know that me and Jeff and an individual named Nick were producers of a pilot that we filmed in New York City, and we started around early 2019, and then it went into 2019. And then I saw like a lot of the actors, not all of them, but some of them were going on podcasts and giving their opinions or saying what they thought, and a lot of myths came out about the show The Flanigans in this genre. A lot of inaccuracies. So if we want to set the record straight, we can do that. First off, Jeff wrote the screenplay, the beginning of it, and I helped him amend it. What happened was he had people that were going to give him a lot of money, and they were going to produce it. They didn't come through with the money. Me and Jeff were in South Philadelphia at a cigar lounge, and at the time, I was going to open up like a bar restaurant. I was looking at one. Thank God I didn't, because of COVID. It wouldn't have lasted. So I had some, I wanted to invest in something, and Jeff was telling me about the film. And then what happened was I said, you know what? Maybe I'll get involved in this. This sounds very interesting and fascinating. And while we were there, I called up my friend Nick, who was a successful businessman. I told him what we're doing. I said, can you cut a check and be part of this? He said, 100%. If you're in, I'm in. I like Jeff. This sounds like a lot of fun. And Jeff, I do want to thank you. That year was one of the funnest years. I was very depressed, going through a lot of personal issues, and it was so much fun looking for the areas, finding the actors, going back and forth to Philly, and trying to really put this production. It was a great distraction. It was a lot of fun. And what happened was, we had multiple locations, and a lot of people came in. A lot of people from Springfield, from Providence, Rhode Island, from all over New Jersey, Pennsylvania. They came in and they helped, and I thank them all, because they all did a great job, and it was really an awesome experience. What happened? We had a lot of complications. The logistics of doing that were a nightmare. I'll be the first to tell you. I was in the Marines, and then I was a lawyer, and I worked in a restaurant. I did not know what I was getting into, and the logistics of putting something together and all the ends of it. It was a learning experience, and we filmed about 90% of it. We didn't film the Philly scene. We didn't film the scene in Long Beach on the ocean, but 90% of it was filmed. I have no interest in being an actor, but it was just for a pilot to sell. And we were actually some actors would have stayed on it, and some, like myself, I just filled in for a position just for the purpose of the pilot. Actually, we are going to complete it. I'm actually 100 pounds lighter than when we filmed it, believe it or not. So I think I have one more scene anyway. So that's going to look kind of silly. So what happened was there were a lot of complications, a lot of personal stuff happened, and a lot of little contingencies, and we put it on the back burner. Jeff is currently working on these amazing documentaries that are all in the pipeline. I know he's told me all about it. He told me I can disclose. I mean, I'm not going to disclose particulars, but he's got amazing stuff going on. He's got amazing cinematography equipment. He put together amazing like scripts, and these documentaries are going to be fantastic. Myself and Nick, we had so much fun. We went to, I have a friend of mine who's a successful screenwriter. I don't want to say her name because she's written children's books, novels, and she's actually made screenplays that were on TV. And she went and she did a screenplay for a series for us. And it's a little different than the Flanigans. It has to do with Nick was in Gamblers Anonymous, so it has to do with gambling. It has to do with the gambling rings that existed in the Greek communities in the 80s. And it's a story. And she's a female, and she put a great touch because, first off, she's Greek, and Nick is Greek. I'm not. And I don't know much about the idiosyncrasies of that community, even though I live in Whitestone around a lot of Greek people. But she put like a feminine family dynamic on it. And we started working on that project, and then multiple people came in for funding, and we're doing that, and then so the Flanigans, Jeff's doing one thing, but we're gonna resurrect the Flanigans. We just don't know when. Maybe next summer, maybe this spring, but not until after this new year, and try to finish what we started, because it was an amazing story, But Jeff has a lot of stuff that's going on right now, and so we just drifted into different directions temporarily. I also, what happened was, I'll tell you a little bit about my story. I used to represent a rock band called Madison Rising. It was a conservative rock band, and they were from the owner of the band and the manager who put it all together, and the producer was from California, living there for years. He was a tech mogul, and he had a vision of putting together a patriotic rock band for music. And they played like the Trump rallies, they played football games, they played stadiums, they played biker rallies, and they got very popular. And he had these law firms that were representing him in Manhattan. He didn't like them, and one day he goes, "I want you to be my lawyer. Would you take all these cases?" I said, "You sure?" He goes, "Yeah, I just get a feeling you're the right person." So I said, "Okay." What happened was he moved back to Bayside because his mom was getting elderly for the first time in 25 years. So he was my neighbor. And then he kept calling me up every day. And then all of a sudden it evolved into a friendship, and I started hanging out with him 2 or 3 days a week. And he actually passed away age 53 from a heart attack all of a sudden. And then he left Madison Rising. But while being his attorney, I learned how he did it, why, like the dynamics of it, how he put it all together, how he made money, how he marketed it. And I'm actually like, what he masterminded, I'm actually in a way copying. And what I'm doing is I'm putting together a Christian indie rock band from these musicians that we are recruiting that are based out of like Williamsburg, Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. A lot of like talented musicians out there that need help, and I put together with 2 partners. One's a Wall Street individual, and the other one is an attorney, but he's also a musical agent who actually has a lot of accomplishments. And what we're trying to do is help these artists get their music out, but it's indie rock, but it's Christian themed. So I'm also doing that project. And now this is all outside of my regular job. And right. Yeah, so that's what I have going on. And Jeff, and as for the Flanigans, when Jeff's done with those documentaries, maybe we'll bring it back. You know, that's what it is. You know, and you only have so much time and energy and money to invest into a project. And if something else comes up that's different, you may want to go with it.
Right. So in other words, the events that took place on the Flanigans was not all my fault and all my doing, correct?
It was all, we all made mistakes.
Right. Okay, that's all.
Yeah, no, people were saying that it's all Jeff's fault that everything got adjourned. It was COVID. COVID, and then you got to remember we had those issues, right? But then we got back together as a team, and then what happened was, meaning all of us, everyone involved, COVID came. And then and then as soon as COVID ended, I had my own personal issues that knocked me out of commission. Where I had a situation where all of a sudden I was taking care of 2 little children on my own, and which I don't want to get into. So I was overwhelmed. But no, there was a lot of myths. One myth is that it was all Jeff's fault. I made a lot of mistakes. We all made mistakes. But I'm grateful to everyone who participated, and I feel blessed that they all wanted to be part of the project, and a lot of them really put their heart into it. A lot of them, so I'm hoping we can get this all back together and it goes somewhere. And if it does get sold, some of those individuals, not all, but some of them may want to go on the project, again. So
let me ask you this, Elio. This is from whoever. So what do you call writing letters to a judge and a PO trying to get someone put back in jail?
He's referring to the the Joey Merlino trial.
Right. So
what do I call that?
Yes.
If it's a government informant, I call that good lawyering. But a lawyer's job is to discredit an informant on behalf of in order to seek justice. What situation? He's saying during the Joey Merlino trial.
This is the one where Rubio was making threats during the actual trial to my Twitter account, and I gave them to Edwin Jacobs.
He is someone that tried to put dozens of people into prison, and showing that he's still a maniac is the job of a podcaster, is the job of an investigative journalist. You were at trial because you were supporting Joey, but you were there as an investigative journalist, and so you're saying an investigative journalist can't discredit a government informant, otherwise he's a rat? That is the most ridiculous reasoning. If you're saying, I'm not saying you're saying it, you're just asking what we think, whoever that is. But I say good lawyering and good journalism.
Okay. Theme song for the bull, meaning to post rats lay down flat. We don't need you. We act like that. And if you think you're unloved, then we know about that. Sid Barrett, love you, Ange. Thank you so much, Johnny Fish Eyes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So,
what's some of the myths of the Flanigans we wanted? The one myth is that it was all Jeff's fault.
Yeah.
No.
So just like other people, they are calling you a confidential informant, Jeff.
Wow.
Then again, what is he informing on?
Right. That's what I'd like to know.
I'm kind of clueless myself. I have been listening. I haven't said a word in 34 minutes, trying to figure out how are we equating Jeff with a snitch or a rat? Can somebody just come out and tell me? Because I've been waiting to hear it. How is he supposed to be a snitch or a rat?
So if somebody is testifying against a friend of yours in court, and later on that day, he has a phone, he's threatening you and perjuring everything he said in that day in court, isn't it my job as somebody's friend to let his attorney know?
Hell yeah, you trying to make a liar out of them. That's
right.
called strategy.
What about
dumbass?
What about the arrogance to have FBI case agents and attack a journalist? He was threatening a journalist.
And I never talked shit about.
You gotta have arrogance to do that. The audacity. You gotta be a dumbass to do some shit like that.
Right. And what ended up happening was when the parole division was looking into that case because they wanted to violate him, they came across my Twitter account and they saw the threats that I posted months and months and months and months and months before. And they said to me, we need to call you on the phone. They did, but I called my people to say, can I talk to them? They said, yeah, go ahead. And they just asked me if they could submit all of that to the judge, because you cannot give anything. And Elio will tell you, he's a lawyer. I cannot take evidence and give it to a judge myself. It has to go through the parole division because they were violating them. And that's all that happened. That's it. And I wasn't
and
the
that's
only
what they're
one.
trying to say. Is that what this is all about?
Yeah.
No, it's not what it's all about. No.
No, it's something when he was 19, and then while he was acting as a journalist, and Rubio attacked him, he tried to show the court. Which, like I said, if somebody gets on the stand and starts testifying about people, then people have the right to anyone from the public to impeach that individual. That's it was a good deed.
Okay, so in your opinion, the whole thing with the Rubio thing it was a good deed.
Good journalism, yeah. I mean it's 100%. He's an informant.
Do they do this when Capici does things like this?
Nope.
Right.
Oh, they would never attack Capici because Capici's friends with the same handlers that are controlling them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, Boston J, you're lying, because I never spoke ill of Sandman in my life.
Who?
This guy, Boston J, claims to know one of the actors, and I've never said anything bad about anybody. So they're inventing things, or they were told things.
What
that
are you
aren't
talking
accurate.
You
about?
don't want to recommend it to Sandman. You really like him.
I know. I don't get it.
It was your friend, not mine, but I met him and I liked him too. I thought he was a great guy.
Yeah. I don't know what they're talking about.
Who is Sandman?
He was one of the actors in the Flanigans.
He did a great job, and you're the one who found him and recommended him.
Yeah, so he must be getting bad information.
Okay. Well, did he hear it, or what is he saying?
He said that I was talking trash about him, and that's not a good thing. When did I do that?
Have you ever stolen or copied from Jeff Nadeau?
No.
Okay.
Me and Jeff Nadeau are fine. We talked.
Okay, but have you ever stole his material?
No, never.
Okay.
I think he'll even tell you that too. He'll even tell you I never did that.
You never stole anything from him, right?
No.
Let's see. Okay, Lee says these people with these remarks in here and pile on like cowards are exactly that, cowards. It's easy to attack a man when people are piling on. Yeah, it seems like everybody is going after you.
Oh, I love it.
They have to be a bunch of squares, because this is the dumbest shit I've heard. Like, I'm still trying to figure this shit. Either y'all talking fast or I'm listening slow, because I'm still
I
not.
stole Jeff Nadeau's name.
Hearing that behavior.
You stole Jeff Nadeau's name?
Yeah. Does DaCosta know that I was on YouTube with Mob Talk Radio 10 years before Nadeau ever started? That's odd to me.
Hi, Wise Guy TV. How are you? Wait, I'm confused. What did you just say?
DaCosta in your chat is saying Mob Talk Radio is lying. He stole Jeff Nadeau's name. I've been on YouTube for 10 years. How did you
steal Jeff Nadeau's name?
I have no idea.
Your name is Jeff.
Yeah, I think so.
So how did you?
I don't know. I don't know if he's just busting
weird.
Balls or what. He may be just busting balls. Oh, he's busting balls.
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
Sorry, DaCosta.
Okay. I was going to say that doesn't even make sense.
Can I say one thing to Boston J?
Say whatever you want.
He said, Jeff, I don't know if you ever spoke. You just asking it. It was brought up today. I'll defend. Hey, I expect you to defend your brother. Absolutely. But I can assure you that I did not say anything about him. I wouldn't. He was always a decent guy to me.
Yeah, you liked him, is what I remember.
Always. I love that guy.
If you would have said anything negative, you'd say it to me. Nick, you liked him.
No, I never said really anything about anybody. It's just
he was great. I hope he
listen.
I hope he gets deeper into that industry. He was really good.
He was the closest thing to the reality that you can get. That guy was. And he was so quiet too. You would never expect that from that kind of guy, but he's so quiet.
Really? MMA holes. Hello, Maz. I want to thank you again for dropping my channel. You got me more subs. Thank you, Maz. You are the greatest. Ask this guy if he wants to manage the greatest MMA channel on YouTube. I think he's talking about you, MTR.
No, I think he's talking about Elio.
Manage him.
Yeah, he's not talking about me. I come with a lot of baggage, to say the least. More than enough baggage.
Thank you so much, Maz. Thank you.
Boston J, what I can say is out of everybody I met, he was the most sincere and honest. I got no problem with Sandman at all. Not at all.
Jeff, did you grow up in Virginia Beach?
I lived there,
Sailor
yeah.
keeps asking.
Yes, I lived there for a time being. Everybody knows that. I've been saying that from day one.
Okay.
That's nothing new.
Okay.
And listen, end of the day, what the hell does it matter where I grew up anyway? Elio, is all my family in Providence, Elio?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Now everybody can
And
shut
are you
up.
Did we go to
lying
Providence
to
together
him?
and you knew everybody? Yes.
Yeah. No, I'm not lying about
Did you not
Providence.
talk to me for a month because I mentioned your uncle's name on accident?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. 100%.
Okay. Let's see.
I could be from Oklahoma. What's the difference?
The rat term gets used very loosely. Journalists are not rats. You know what? I'm going to keep my mouth shut. I
lived not only in Virginia, but I also lived in Providence as well. I didn't just visit Providence. I also lived there.
Your mother was from the Hill,
yep.
And she married somebody who she met who worked with the military in Connecticut, whatever that place is, and
Newport.
And then she while your father was in the military, you were in Virginia Beach, back and forth. Everyone knows that.
I was a military kid, but my roots are all New England and New York. I got cousins that live here in the city. What do you want me to do?
Thank you, Stone Sailor. I asked him the question, and thank you. Okay. Let's see.
I am a Navy brat. Yes. My father was a lieutenant commander in the Navy and served honorably in Vietnam, Silver Star and Bronze Star.
That I know for a fact. I've seen all the pictures of Jeff's father.
And for those that don't know, a Silver Star is very high up. That's one of the highest medals that someone can earn in service, along with the Bronze Star.
Yes, and Joey Molino's lawyer sent the letter?
No, the Las Vegas Parole Board did. And they asked me to give a summation of everything that happened, how those transactions occurred, because the judge wanted to look into, did he have a phone? So what I had to do was write it up. And then I had to send it to the Las Vegas Parole. They signed off on it. Then they sent it to Judge Sullivan. And did anything happen as a result of that? No.
Don't worry about watching the chat. I'm watching it, Maureen. I don't want to turn on the sub mode because Maz sends his people in to say hello, and they shouldn't have to wait 20 minutes to have to comment in the chat. So don't worry about it. I'm watching it. There are other mods in here, and Jeff is not a snowflake that's going to melt because some people are saying some stuff in the chat. Right, Jeff?
No, I don't. Listen, it's funny. If I was a rat, I'd be even more popular, right? So why not just embrace all that nonsense? This all comes down to people like to nitpick, pick and choose what they say about other people. It's ridiculous. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be here. This ugly face you guys keep talking about is still going to be talking. I'm not going anywhere.
Layla Angelo says, it sounds like Jeff was being a good friend in that case. Rubio is a dirtbag. Did you try to rat out Gunsmoke last night to FBS?
No, I told the truth. There's a difference.
Okay, so you told the truth. I don't know what that is
Yep.
because I missed something,
Right.
but I didn't watch anything. But I'm seeing from the chat, some people are upset. They think that you something to do with FBS and Gunsmoke.
Well, I think people that said whatever they said need to man up and just admit that they said it, and that's it. You move on. That's it. That's it. That's all there is to it. I could care less. These people can say whatever they want.
So somebody did say something about someone else, and you stand by that.
Do what?
So someone said something about somebody else, and you stand by that.
Do you want me to say what it was? I'll tell you, but it's just going to start shit.
Okay, but you stand by that.
I stand by being told something, yes. And telling the person, absolutely.
Okay.
Never denied that.
Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm scrolling down. Angela says, itty bitty. With all due respect, you're in chats that panel informants on a regular.
Well, she was, never mind. Forget it.
Okay, Angela, it was spoken about today. Oh, okay, I don't know. Okay, so here's another thing. DP wants to know, why didn't you just speak with Rob Jean when you had an opportunity to? Do you want to explain the whole Rob Jean thing?
Sure. So first of all, number one, I need to apologize to him because I got confused between him and another Rob. I got a message earlier today. I was not at my house. I do have an iPhone, and I do not have Chrome on my iPhone. And if anybody owns an iPhone, when you have Safari, you can't get on StreamYard. So I was trying to raise, and I was sending the message to somebody else. I'm going to go on. Just give me a minute. I'm going upstairs. Then I came in, tried to go in, and I sent a text, was very polite, and says, listen, I'll come on your show, but I'm not going to do it with an informant. And he says, and then they just started dogging me. So there you go.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it.
Now, this is the same person. Listen, I have moderators in here who sit in a chat while that informant and his friend bash me and Marla every day. I don't lose it. I hear about it. I go and check it out. It turns out to be true. I heard it today. Once again, they're trashing Marla and I. Even when I don't even talk about these people, I don't say a word about them. I don't like them. I don't want them anywhere near me. I don't want them talking about me, but they do. And I have moderators in this chat right now who sit in that chat moderating while these people are trashing Marla and I.
I think a lot of the problem is people just get bits and pieces of information and they don't go to look for everything. And then they just pick a side without knowing exactly what the hell is going on.
Yeah, so many people in life, they make decisions or they form judgments without even looking themselves. They just listen to what other people have to say.
Right.
You know, and I don't know. It's strange to me. Maybe because I've been a lawyer for 20 years, I'm trained to like hear all sides of the story, or give people the benefit of doubt and hear what they have to say. It also boils down to people believe what they want to hear. They want to believe that you're a government informant because some individuals that are saying about you, they want to believe that, and they want to see you have emotional distress. They want to see you discredited, and people will believe anything that they want to believe without looking at facts.
I just heard that apology.
Yeah, I just apologized.
Okay, yeah, all right. So you heard that it's the jacket. Oh, okay. Boston J says, Jeff, I don't know you, never spoke to you, just asking. It was brought up today. I'll defend my bros.
All good, just like I would. Don't blame you.
Yeah, he has every right to defend his brothers. But it's what he's saying. The only thing I can tell you, whoever you are, Boston, always defend your brothers. God bless you. That's what men do. However, I was working alongside Jeff, and he recommended Sandman, and I never heard him badmouth Sandman, so I don't know where that's coming from. So you could take the testimony of myself. Who would he badmouth him? He badmouth him to me and Nick. We were the ones that were in the project. Right. We were his co-producers. So he spoke highly of him. You were so happy to have Sandman come. Well, he came down from Massachusetts or Rhode Island.
Yeah, Boston.
You were so happy, and you showed me his picture. I was like, wow, he looks like a Flanagan, and I was so happy. And thank him for contributing and for wanting to be a part of it and being such a good asset.
Yeah,
and I wish him well. And so I never heard you badmouth him.
Well, here's something else I'm going to say is that there were things that I told Gunsmoke and Confidence that he told people that they've been putting all over the place. So you can't accuse me of doing something he did first. I'm sorry.
I don't even know who Gunsmoke is.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
He's another content creator.
Yeah, keep up.
And like I said, the odd thing is like the kid, messaged me yesterday. Hey, I'm sorry. I always liked you. Let's just let this go. And I says, okay, fair enough. And he just kept doing it again today. So it is what it is. Let them say what they want. It doesn't bother me.
Jeff, you're a Navy brat, correct? I'm behind in the chat. Yeah, I'm behind in the chat.
Well, Itty Bitty doesn't know half the story, and she was trashing me today too, so she can take it wherever she needs to take it. Okay, 2 wrongs don't make a right, but it's okay he did it, but not for me to do it. That doesn't make sense. That's what I expect from people, unfortunately.
Is Gunsmoke in the chat? Because I'll drop the link for Gunsmoke, and you two can hash it out right here.
No, I'm done talking to him. That's over with. He gave me his word that they were done doing that, and they kept doing it today. So I'm done with it. Let him feel the way he does. That's fine.
Okay. Stevie, Angel, very off topic. We ate at 388. Mr. Sal in Boca tonight. It opened. It finally opened. That food is excellent. Unbelievably excellent. I love 388. It's one of my favorite restaurants now.
Steve, I won't speak to him because he gives me his word one day he's done, and then he brings on more people to lie about me the next. So don't give me that.
He just said it was an honor today. Well, tell that to his friend, because I don't give a flying crap. Certain things make sense to me now. There's a whole bunch of stuff suddenly making sense to me that another content creator and Eli became friends. That makes sense now. Let's say, yes, that's why I'm asking, because I know about your dad. Okay. That's what Stone Sail is asking, because he knows about your dad. Okay, what does Ange say? If you are simping for someone, at the very least, know how to spell their name. Hello, Soretti. Thank you, Wise Guy TV. Thanks so much. I'm good, Angel. Just made my night seeing you were on. Everything good with you? Yes, we're about to have a baby in 2 days. 2 days left.
Can I answer something?
You can do whatever you want.
I didn't start this. He went on his show a week and a half ago and trashed me, said awful things about me. Then I responded. So don't tell me that I started it. It's okay that everybody else can say whatever they want, but if I respond, oh my God, let's all go after him. It is what it is. I apologized to him. He apologized to me on my show. It was over and done with. The people that won't let it go are you fucking people. That's the problem with this. That's my opinion anyway.
How come it's funny because some of the people in here sitting there while I get trashed and they don't say 100%. A damn word, but I'm sure if I came on tonight and I started trashing them, then what?
Yep, that's right? How it goes.
I get trashed every day there, I hear.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm tired of being left out in the rain. Can
you too?
Can we just can somebody in the chat, not on the panel? I don't want y'all to say names if not need be. Can y'all tell me who we talking about? Who?
I'll tell you. I'll text you right now because all you had to do was ask, Marla.
I'm sorry. I'm trying, y'all. I really am. I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Why don't you people that come in here and use your real names? I'm waiting for that.
That'll never happen.
I know. You can only hope.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Jeff, I am retired Navy. That's why I was asking about your dad.
It's all good. You just have to understand. I'm just so used to like getting that thrown at me. So, you know, it is what it is. No big deal. Thank you for asking though. Thank you for serving as well.
Yes. Oh, really? Do you think so? Angel, you're asking very good questions. Okay, so now there's a few more things that we should clear up, okay? I actually forgot what those questions were, but there were something that I wanted to ask you.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah, that's not what I was going to ask you. Okay. Okay, here we go. Don't think podcasters saying things is the same as ratting. Would you consider Jerry Capici a rat?
He's a journalist.
I know, but would you?
Scumbag.
I mean, yeah, I don't like Jerry Capici, but is he a rat?
Has he ever outed like? I don't know. I think he's got a job to do. We may not like it, but he's got a job he does.
He's definitely a rat sympathizer.
I would agree with that 100%. I think he viewpoints the rat side of the fence. Absolutely. But if that's the case and Jerry Capici's a journalist, then every journalist and anybody who writes a book is a rat then, right?
Well, he kind of pushes more of a rat narrative, like FBI narrative. He pushes the FBI narrative.
Yeah, the FBI narrative.
I feel like he does. I feel like he's their publicist.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's actually he was very good friends with Charlie Carnese. He's very good friends with a lot of these attorneys.
Yes,
he really is.
Any attorney that kisses up to him, he loves and gives him information.
But Charlie didn't kiss up to anybody. Charlie was just an all-around nice man.
No, that is true. But Capici looks for information from attorneys.
But he does get it. He gets it from all three sides. He gets it from the informants. He has a lot of informants' phone numbers. He's got John A-Light's phone number.
Ooh.
He's got a lot of attorneys' phone numbers. He's got a lot of FBI agents and a lot of prosecutors. He's got a lot of pull on all sides. Carol, thank you, Carol, but please don't do that. Please, you did so much already. Please. And thank you, Carol.
So, Jeff, you want to talk about your documentaries? What you're doing?
I don't know if does Angel have any more questions?
Yeah, I do. I just have to I have to think about them right
Do you-
now.
Angel, do you have any questions about the myths of that? Because there's been so many podcasts from the actors with the Flanigans. Any myths you want me to dispel?
I don't know what was said today by an angry Damien Trites. Could somebody fill me in?
I
Is
can
he
fill you
blaming
in.
Jeff for everything?
He said the Flanigans was all my fault. I'm a fraud. I'm a liar. I'm a hack, and it's all my fault. Everything went to hell.
Okay, now Elio, is that true?
No. First off, the project is still there. Where there are misunderstandings between in the fog of war with you got to remember what happened was
What possessed Damien to go after Jeff today? Can I know what possessed him to fly off the handle and go after you? I haven't heard you say a damn word about him, so I'm just curious what made him go off on you today. Do you know? You don't have a clue.
Don't have a clue.
Okay.
Well, we had when you have cinematographers and you have film people and you have staff and you have locations, everything has to be done so fast and everything it's chaotic and it's very overwhelming and a lot of issues arose, and that happened. First there was the misunderstandings, and then once we got through that, COVID hit. And then after COVID, I went through family issues, and then we have other projects. But the Flanagan's still there. We still haven't done 90%. We just don't know what we're gonna, what we're gonna do. That's basically it.
Who gives a fuck where I lived? My God, you people are ridiculous.
Well, answer the question. You did live in Providence and you lived in Virginia Beach?
Yeah.
Anywhere else you lived?
I lived in Pennsylvania, York, PA. I lived in South Philly. I lived in Ohio at one point. I've lived all over the place.
You also lived
in Brooklyn and Manhattan.
Yeah.
Jeff, you better than me. I don't understand why you would answer that question. Ain't none of y'all's damn business. Y'all feel like y'all are entitled to shit. Y'all do too much here. Y'all ain't paying nobody's bill. Don't nobody owe y'all an explanation.
I don't understand. Why did I ask you where you live? Like, what does that mean?
They think that disqualifies me in somehow of knowing anything. It disqualifies my background of knowing and having relatives in Rhode Island. Just anything that they could possibly do that they think that they can do is they're going to do. I actually lived, believe it or not, one block from where another content creator lives now in York, PA. At one point.
Because people think he lied about where he has lived. Who the hell lies about where they live?
You've never lied about where you live. It's just so bizarre.
I swear. Ooh, some of y'all need a hobby or to get laid or something. Y'all got too much time on y'all hands.
Okay,
well, here's my point.
There's informants, then there's rats, then there's podcasters falling out, all different things. I don't even know what that means.
So Midwest says you have more stories than a book. Well, prove that they're wrong. Elio's been to my old neighborhood in Providence where I live, so it's like, what do you want me to do?
I've been to Philly with you, 15 times? 20 times?
Come on. So stupid, these people.
Well, that's Philly. What's that have to do with Rhode Island?
Because they say I don't know anybody in Philly, never been there either.
Elio.
Oh.
He's got family in Philly. Oh, outside of Philly.
Yeah.
Immediate family. And he lived there at one point.
Right. You did live there, right?
Yes.
Okay. Angel knows I'm loyal as they get. I don't watch other channels that platform informants. I do not watch, like I said 100 times, I don't watch them. If there's clip channels, if Lee Cole puts something up, that's the only way I get to see them.
Tommy Lucchese, aren't you the same guy that runs your mouth in another chat about me nonstop every day? Do you have a job? Do you go anywhere, or do you just sit in chats all day spewing nonsense? God damn, my time period. What years did you live there? Come on, fuck out of here. No, I did not grow up with MRE.
So it seems that people are upset because you said something publicly that they feel you should have said privately.
Is that any of their business?
Well, they're giving their opinion.
Well, in their opinion, they're entitled to their opinion, but they also refuse to look at the other side of that coin and acknowledge that I'm the one that's wrong. I'm the one that's wrong, but they totally ignore the other crap that's done. That's
Oh,
how
we have a visitor.
Oh no.
Yes, we do, and his is a big oh no.
I have a confession to make.
Uh-oh.
I was born Angel, I just said put that up if you want to get your numbers up.
He did.
Oh my God, it just jumped 214 to
Use that as
220.
a thumbnail. I almost
They
did
just
it.
And you
jumped.
still got
Angel.
another one, Angel. I got attacked by a turtle at the vet today.
Oh, that's
And-
right. That's
And
right.
that's not a lie. But I
Angel,
like to
they
say
just
one-
jumped.
Let's
I like to
It
say
went
one
from
thing.
214 to 221. It just jumped.
wow.
It sounds like my
Jeff
weight after I
finish.
eat some food.
I don't have anything else to say.
No,
Oh,
let
Jeff,
Jeff
I was going to
finish.
say,
Seriously.
I was going to say, Jeff, I think you came on the show with myself and James,
Yeah,
and then I noticed that bothered a few people.
sure.
And the following day, it started escalating, and we got to the point of this.
Yeah.
I mean, the piling on, that's what they do here. I mean, I've been through it I've had 5-6 shows piling on me at one time. It sucks.
Yeah.
I really don't know what to say, but you and we've had our issues, but there was never I never did a show attacking you.
No.
In the beginning I did before I learned this format and stuff, and I learned all about YouTube.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry to see it. And people, you guys are running in here with the remarks about looks and shit. We don't even know what your faces look like. It's hard-
I'm
it's-
sorry, but I don't give a crap what anybody says. I've seen him in person, and they're all lying. Right there, Spiffy.
Yeah.
I've seen him in person, so sorry. Here's the thing, people. This is what bothers me. Okay, I know what it likes. I know what it feels like to get attacked, slandered. I know what it's like to have your kids lied about, slandered. I know what that feels like. Okay, I know how I felt at one point last year. And that was only one person. No, actually, one person and his sidekick. Okay. 2 podcasters, 2 content creators, the main one, and then his sidekick going after me, all because I chose to believe somebody. Okay. I know what that felt like. Now, multiply that by 5 different content creators and 5 people going after you. Don't you people like? How can I say this? I know that there were days when I felt sick to my stomach to get out of bed. And that's the God's honest truth. I felt sick to get out of bed. Like I didn't even want to get out of bed because you feel so you feel like so helpless. Like they're going after your kids, they're going after your family, they're lying about your kids, disgusting, degenerate lies about your kids. You people, do you ever say to yourselves, like, Jesus, maybe this person's not as strong. Maybe this person's they'll do something to themselves. Does anybody ever consider shit like that anymore? Like something could happen to someone and that you're going to be responsible for doing it, pushing somebody over the edge where they may hurt themselves or they may hurt somebody else. Like, doesn't any of that matter to people anymore? Everybody's quiet. But somebody has noise in their background.
It's not me. I'm smoking a cigarette. That's why I put the blinders, so I don't want the kids, you know.
Oh, that's, you know what? I got the TV on. I'm sorry. I forgot all about that. But, well, you know what it's like when you come on here and you're told that, you know, I grew up in New York. I spent the first 30 years of my life in New York. And then you'll have shows where people go, he's a country boy. He knows nothing about New York. And it's just like, you can't change things. I was told that I didn't have a car. For how long, Angel?
Yeah.
I didn't have a car. I'm on welfare. I pay $49 rent. We can go on and on and on. And every night, you know, it's not true, and you got to listen to it. I was told that I was a drug addict, that I pop pills, which I don't. And every night, on and on and on. This is what happens on here. You got to just be willing to take it. And if you're not willing to take it, you know, this is why I stopped doing lives. I used to, because for my health, I stopped doing lives because I was becoming very, very wicked and mean. And someone made a good point. They said that I go after, I make fun of Jeff and Jeff's looks. But Jeff and we get into battle sometimes. He does things and I'll fire back at him. But you're right. I shouldn't do it, I guess. I'm talking about Jeff Nadeau.
Listen, I felt very bad when I heard that Jeff Nadeau's father died. I felt very bad. But Jeff Nadeau started with me. So what I'm gonna so if he started with me and his father died, he started with me or my family, I'm supposed to just like sit back and say, well, his father died. So you know, I'm not going to respond to him. No, that's not me. You go after my family. I'm sorry. I'm coming back. And I don't care what anybody says. That's me.
You know what
I feel very bad. I feel very bad that his dad died.
And the reality is Jeff has reached out and talked to people and wants to squash this thing. So
yeah.
At least he reached out and wants to squash it. So
absolutely.
Who are you talking about, itty bitty? Who are you talking about? You talking about me? They didn't trash you. They made a joke and you're crying. Who are you talking
she's talking about me.
Her and Jeff are
going back talking about forth. You.
Yeah.
They made a joke about you, Jeff?
No, they were making fun of the way I looked for like 35 minutes.
Okay. While they keep avatars up?
Yep. Of course.
Okay. The end.
Could I say one thing that did make me feel better today, though? I appreciated Lee calling me. I appreciated Angel talking to me. I appreciated Elio talking to me. But most importantly, I have some very good friends in other places that I won't mention. And they gave me really good advice. We're your friends.
I saw those text messages.
Yeah. They said, and I'm not going to use the filthy language she used, but he said, it doesn't matter what any of them say. We are your friend. We know what's true and what's not. Fuck them. And that's the bottom line.
I saw the text messages. He's not lying. I saw them.
Yeah, I had a nice three-way call. That was intimidating, but it was nice. It's nice to hear some voices.
Nothing wrong with a three-way.
Oh gosh. Hey, Jess.
Joseph DiCarlo.
Okay, what do you say to this? Okay, so 2 other content creators are being used by Fiorellino and Howie Santos. One day, Gunsmoke will realize that and regret dealing with them.
Hey, to each their own.
And you know what? I mentioned to Frank today. Angel was a little bit mad that I.
No, Angel wasn't a little bit mad, Lee. Angel was furious.
Well, anyway, we straightened out. But anyway, I mentioned to Frank today. I said, Frank, you threatened to swap my house. And Howie Santos put up an IRS thing. And he kept saying, call Lee Cole, call the IRS on Lee Cole. That tells you a lot about people. I mean, when you go to that point, You know, if we get on here, we bust each other's chops and stuff. We got to know where that limit is. When you start telling people to call the IRS and SWAT people's houses.
Joseph, I
Okay.
don't need to compensate for anything. I know who I know, and it doesn't make me special.
Okay, so I just got a text message from someone.
Sure.
I have a question. I'm a little behind. Started watching from beginning, but wasn't Damien friends with Gene Barillo?
Yes, as far as I know.
Oh, okay. So we have to believe him. I guess so. Well, that's what my friend just texted me and asked me. So go right ahead. Hold on. I'm answering. Go right ahead. So go right ahead. Okay. Do I ever come on here and start out the show and say, oh, let's go after this content creator. Let's go after this content creator. Let's make fun of them. Let's do this. Do I do that ever?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay. The end. But some reason it happens with me, and people in my chat who are my moderators sit in that other chat and they're okay with it. Bottom line, Elio hit right on the head. These people don't like Jeff and have a hard time with him. So no matter what he says, they're going to spin it against him because they don't like him and want to see him fail. They want him to fail.
Like we said, people want to believe what they want to believe for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let them believe what they want. I mean, they'll say I kill children next.
Okay. Also, here's things. Did you accuse my brother of terrible crimes?
Me?
Yeah, you.
When the hell did I do that?
I don't know. I heard that.
Even if I've ever in my life been disgruntled about anything, and Elio will tell you I've never uttered a despicable thing about your brother. Never.
Well, in the very, very beginning, yeah.
Oh, that's different. Yeah,
Yeah.
but not
in the very,
last,
very beginning when you were friends with A-Light. Yes, you did.
yeah, but not since then. No.
Okay.
Hey, we just had a couple people that come in here and told me some of the things I said. Yeah, I said some mean shit on here. Okay, there's some mean people. If you guys don't like it, personally, you can kiss my ass. I really don't care.
Oh, that's another thing I want to say. Like everybody here, Lee, Jeff, me, a whole bunch of other content creators, we've all fought with each other. We've all said terrible things about each other.
Oh yeah.
But then you make up. Then you get past all of that. You make up. But for some reason, it keeps getting thrown back in everybody's face.
Right.
It's like it's been over a year, maybe. In some cases, 6 years, 7 years. It's been over, but it still gets thrown in everyone's face. Why is that? Like Lee, all I ever hear is Lee's the first one who to attack the Gottis. Yeah, but then he apologized and he got over it. He got past it.
We
Yeah,
had
see,
a
they're
fight.
Why does it keep getting thrown in his face?
Look at Palomina. She just distorted what you just asked me and what I said, and now she's trying to claim I'm lying now.
Lying about what?
It says, okay, he contradicted himself. He said no, but then admitted in the beginning he said never. Like, this is the problem with people. They hear what they want to hear. I thought you were talking in relative terms today, and I said no. In the past, yes.
No, but in the beginning,
What you meant, Jeff, is ever since you've known like our circle.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
When you did the bashing, you didn't know anybody.
Yeah.
Or have met them.
Yeah, no. When I first started, I was brutal. Anybody will tell you that. Lee, you should have seen me in the early days. I was awful, but
I've seen some real vicious shit on here, man.
Yeah.
The first year I was on here, I go back and look at some of those videos, and I can't believe that was me. But that was.
Did you see what See No Evil 69 said? I think there's nothing more true than that. Says the biggest problem is when you give any of the negativity your attention, it's not worth your time and energy to and know your self-worth. And anyone who is draining, that is a narcissist later. Anyway.
Okay, what else?
Listen, I have to take a ride to Brooklyn. I have a meeting tonight at around 11 with
Okay.
that band. I'm gonna log off in about 10 minutes. Any other questions you have about the Flanigans or anything you want me to clear up? By the way, how you doing, Lee Cole?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't even know you were there, Elio.
Yeah, that Big E is
He's
me.
been
Yeah,
quiet. Yeah, he's been quiet.
Sorry about that. How you doing, Elio?
good, doing great.
My apology. I don't want you to think I was being rude.
No, I'm here.
Okay.
I didn't say hi to Marla. I didn't say hi to Marla either. It's because I'm old. I'm sorry. I always use old as an excuse when I have to. Marla, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you, Lee?
Fine, thank you. Hey, these guys coming in here making these remarks, you keep erasing the remark. You just block them because they're not regulars in here. They're just scumbags coming in here. Don't even play with them. Just block them.
Can everybody please hit the like button? There's 220 people here. Please hit that like button. Please. And if you're watching it on the replay, please hit that like button. Okay. I've been hearing about this Flanigans mess for years now. Listen,
Actually,
everybody who read it said that it was actually really good.
It sounds like a great name for a series, actually.
Yeah.
What do you mean they've been here? And we filmed it. It's not like we didn't film it. It's not like we didn't put it together. It's not like it's not 95% done.
Yeah.
I don't think people understand how things work.
Who's CK?
I have no idea. Calvin Klein?
Yeah.
Hey, Brad Little Rocky, you dumbass. Listen, the reason we blocked them, your idiot friends, are because they're not asking good questions. They're being disrespectful. Does that help you, Lakaka?
What did he just say? Wait, what did he just say? What? What did he say? I didn't hear him. Did he say Mr. Kaka?
Lakaka.
No, Lakaka face.
Oh my god.
They come in here, they're like all clever and shit. Well, let's play clever. Oh, how clever you bastard.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, and this is, I think everybody on this panel will agree, you can tell the truth all day long. People are still going to say you lie. So it doesn't matter what you do. You don't owe anybody any explanation to
Exactly
anything.
right, which is why you
just
never
don't.
even do it. You don't owe these people an explanation.
100%.
I have a question for Elio. Elio, can somebody who has never retained you report you to the bar?
People can they can do anything they want. They can make a report, but whether anybody reads it or not, there's complex rules that have to do with the professional rules of responsibility. It all depends.
Okay.
But normally it's attorney-client relationship is normally what they do. If there's an adversary in a case, they can't report you until the case is over. But it depends. If they see you doing something illegal, they can do that, sure. But to have standing, it's usually an attorney-client relationship.
Okay.
Who asked that question?
No, me. I was just wondering something. I was thinking about something. I was just curious.
Who's reporting me to the bar this time?
Anybody
No,
can
I'm
be
just
reported.
curious. Can you?
You know how many sanctions motions I had filed against me in court? 50. And how many I won? Every one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Not not the bar association. Sanctions in court for my conduct in litigation, and it's usually the adversary that doesn't like. They want to be dirty, or they just want to be nasty. I don't file those motions, but there's some people that are very. You see them a lot in Manhattan. They're not honorable people. They don't know how to be respectful, and they're really dirty. And they'll file like a frivolous sanctions motion against the attorney.
Can
And
I say something? Because Tommy Lucchese doesn't know what he's talking about.
They're saying it's a fake Tommy Lucchese, by the way.
Yeah, okay.
Because
First
the
of all,
Tommy Lucchese that's here in this chat has a wrench. So
Yep.
does anybody
okay.
know
So
if that's
this
a
guy,
fake Tommy
this guy is
Lucchese?
saying that 2 friends got arrested on the first case. He saw the paperwork. Jeff got arrested on the first, and at least one of his friends did time. The other guy that did time because it was revocation of probation on another case. That's why he got time. Thank you. End of story. Go fuck yourself.
And how old were you when this happened?
23, 24, something like that.
Okay. Why were they saying 18?
I thought you were 19. No,
No, it was in 2001. So you do the math. I think I was 24, 23, 24. I can't remember.
Oh, they'll go back there and grab them charges from way back then. I had somebody find a card charge. I don't know if you guys remember that. A card charge on me from 1999.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But look where you said it though, Jeff. Didn't you think that was going to cause an issue?
Yeah, no, absolutely. If there was one regret, I wish I would have, when I was on my show, not just said fuck it and ignored it and just kept it moving. So no, I'm to blame for that. Absolutely. I accept that responsibility.
Ange says everyone acting like others never lied is hysterical.
Yeah.
Tony B has a good question for you, Angel. Gotti, I got a question. Was your Uncle Peter's favorite meal pancetta? Because a content creator said that he ate at his house.
Oh, give me a break. Give me a
Tony,
break.
that
I heard
answers
that
it.
story. You know what? They always pick the stories with the dead guys, don't they?
Always. They can't refute them. But
Well,
don't listen to me because I'm a rat, you know.
Well, I'll tell you this one story about I met John Gotti, right? I was in a barber shop. I was getting ready to go to jail. And John Gotti walked in with Rogerio. Did I ever tell you that story, Angel?
No, but Ruggiano did.
He's stealing my shit again.
Yeah.
That was my
story. Jesse Roth wants to know, Jeff, what time do you eat breakfast every day? If you're off by a minute, you're lying.
I don't eat breakfast. I smoke.
You're lying.
I smoke breakfast.
You're lying.
No, I don't. I eat one meal a day. Ask Elio. I never eat. I've never eaten.
What do you smoke? Do you smoke cigarettes or weed in the morning?
Cigarettes.
Oh.
Okay, so itty bitty, he just admitted that he regrets it.
Yeah. But that doesn't give them the right to do a series of shows for 4 days either. But that's what they did. So it is what it is.
Exactly. Angela says, funny, some people have a problem with Jeff. But boy, other content creators that BS all the time. LOL. Keep it real, people. Dirty Purdy says, Angel, who's the person who was a friend of your father that is your favorite? Oh, this one's hard. I have a few.
L.R. Cole the third.
Why do I feel like the name Ruggiano is going to pop up now?
No, absolutely not. Definitely one of them was Bobby Borriello. Definite. Oh, there's so many. That's unfair, really.
That was great.
I really liked Arnold Scuteri. He cracked me up. He was one of the funniest men ever. Arnold. Funzy was very quiet though. Funzy. It was funny because Arnold and Funzy were like a married couple. Every gift, everything always said love Arnold and Funzy. They were like a couple.
How about Joey Scopo?
Arnold. Joey Scopo, I absolutely adored. Yes. There's so many. There's too many. I like them all, really. There's A few that I didn't care for. Put it that way. I always liked my father's friends. There was a few I did not, like Gravano.
My favorite is Peter Gotti.
Well, that's his brother.
No, I'm talking about your brother.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. You always said that.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite, Elio?
You, Angel.
I knew you were gonna say that.
That was kind of creepy, Angel.
Yeah,
The way you went, ha ha.
he goes,
No, you want to know
you.
why? You want to know why? Because you know how many people and this is the God's honest truth. My brother John's friends will say it right in front of him. Oh, my favorite Gotti, and they'll hug me.
Well, Angel,
I
technically,
remember
you're
another
my
time,
favorite, but
all the
I remember
time.
another time, Angel, when I got out of jail and I had no car. Did I ever tell you that story?
No, you did not.
did you
Your father gave
procure
me a
one
couple
with the
grand in my
weapon?
pocket. I picked the car out for me. I went and got the car. I never told you that story.
No. Lee, you make fun of people's looks all the time, like JC and they do. So now we know who Joseph DiCarlo is.
Listen, I never made fun of JC's looks. JC's not a bad looking guy. I never made fun of his looks.
No comment.
The dude and I went back and forth, but that's over
No
with.
comment.
Yeah.
Angel looks a lot like her mother. Beautiful. Thank you, Whiter.
Hubba hubba.
Thank you. Let's see. What's Palmina saying? What are you saying, Palmina? Where have you been? Oh, Madonna mia. Same thing happening here with me and mine. I don't even know what that means, Palmina.
I did apologize to Rob Jean, Maureen, but I'm not going to go on a show with a rat.
Okay, so let's clear that up as well. As a matter of fact, Angel has seen me in person and knows me, and so has Uncle Adam. This is true, DJ Sharkhead. This is true. Let's talk about that. So you didn't want to go up on the panel with
Casper
Fiordalina.
Rosa and whoever else. Yeah, no.
Okay. So you didn't want to go up on the panel with them, and then you got trashed for not going up on the panel.
If Jesse Roth is in here, she knows because she sent me a message about, go on the show. I said, okay, but I tried on my phone, but I don't have Chrome on my iPhone. All I have is Safari. So I couldn't get on. So I came racing up here and I sent the other guy a text that says, hey, I'm going to come on. Can you get the other guys to jump off for a second? I'll come on. And they refused. And then they started talking shit about me. So it's like, why would I go on then?
Yes, and I heard that they called me Lee Cole's what did they call me? Your YouTube wife?
Ooh.
He said, yeah, you're my YouTube wife. I've had a few of them.
Yes.
But you're it lately, Angel.
Yeah.
Me and my
Dirty
YouTube wife.
Purdy.
So I'm gonna have to log out now. I gotta take a ride to Brooklyn. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, Elio.
Thanks,
Thank
Elio.
you so
Good
much
night,
for
Elio.
coming on.
Thank you.
I'm sure
Take
we
care,
will
everybody.
talk again
Bye.
later. Dirty Purdy says, I'll take you on a date, Angel. I got you. Yeah, well, you better ex my husband first.
Angel, the other thing is I did go on another content creator's show and he was asking me questions. I says, listen, I could have been wrong. Let me go back and look at the footage and make sure that I made the right statement. And if I didn't, I'll be glad to apologize. That's exactly what I said.
So you weren't exactly talking about that guy, Rob, right?
No, it was the wrong person. Right.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
Right. And
you apologized here tonight. You apologized.
Twice,
I'm sure
yeah.
everybody here will run back and tell him that you apologized.
Right. But the problem is because I don't apologize where they want me to go and do it means I'm afraid of them or don't want to do it. And that wasn't the case. I was literally not even in my apartment. Hey, Sean, how you doing?
Hey, Sean. Where have you been, Sean? Haven't seen you in a long time. Ooh, I don't know who you're talking about, SPK. Lee, explain why you make fun of people's looks. You know who this is, Lee.
Yeah, I make fun of people's looks because they fucking deserve it. Okay?
What did he
God,
just
wanna make-
say?
all the times I had I'm toothless, my eyes are big. Come on, lighten the hell up already. How many comments, the insults that Adel's got on here, me, even beautiful Marla.
I get to, you know what I get called? And meanwhile, I swear on my, all right, I got to be careful now. I swear on my entire family that I do not get Botox, yet I get called a Botox bimbo by a certain other content creator. I don't even have Botox in my face.
Well, I got a confession to make. They were showing
I don't have fillers either, but I am going to get them before we go live.
I have filler in my ass.
Yeah, I got filler in mine too.
Hey, Angel, I got to make a confession though. I'd seen that little thing that they got coming up on Netflix. So you want to be a mob boss, and when I seen Renee for a minute there, I thought it was you.
Oh, you're so full of shit. You are so full of shit.
Lee is like a pissed off grandpa.
You know who I had a crush on? I had a crush on Big Ange.
Did you really?
Oh my gosh, I thought she was the most beautiful thing ever.
She was awesome.
Lee, you have come a long way since I first started following you and your channel, and you had some speed bumps, and you are not perfect, but who is keep going in this direction. The best is yet to come. Hi,
and who's got one
Hello
of the
there,
fastest
Johnny
growing-
True Love. I haven't seen you in a long time.
She stole your thunder, Lee.
I'm sorry, Lee. Go
Angel,
ahead.
Can you show the attack turtle, please, before I have to go?
Yes, let's get this. Hold on. Let me get you up here.
You're not
first.
seeing things, people. I got attacked by a turtle today.
Yes, he did.
Call
Well, I wouldn't say you got attacked. You were
I had to run,
surprised.
Angel. The thing was coming at me full force.
Maybe he listened to your show. I had to take one shot.
Yeah. Is it a short, Lee?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, hold on. It's very hot in here. God only knows what they have the heat on. I can't take this.
Angel, you're at that age where hot flashes are going to always hit you.
Oh, my God.
You know, evil is coming with the philosophy tonight.
Yeah. Can everybody see Lee Cole's channel?
Hold on, not yet.
I see Joey.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay, here it is.
No way. I hope you get 1 million views on this.
This is what's coming out of one of the rooms right now. You know, you got a turtle over here on the loose. I thought I would never say that. Yeah, he's right here. It's not a snapper, right?
I think he's so
Well, I
cute.
guess he has free reign though around here, huh?
It's a tortoise.
Okay, so I've seen everything now. That's a turtle, Polly. Just when I thought I'd seen it all.
I've been coming here for a long time. It's only the second time I've seen it.
Oh, you've seen the turtle before? And that's a big turtle.
They live to like 75 years old too.
They've had this vet had this, and I found out about this today. 20 years ago, someone came in with the turtle when it was small.
Yep.
I
And
think
they
that's the
didn't
cutest thing.
And they didn't
I'm
realize
sorry,
the
go ahead.
turtle was going to get that big. The turtle's been there for 20 years.
Can we address Joey Dimes?
He's here.
I'm going to say it for the last time. I was outside. I could not get on StreamYard because I don't have Chrome. I then tried to go back on. So I'm not lying. Ask Jessie Roth. She'll tell you because I was telling her what I was doing as I was doing it. For Christ's sakes. Anyway.
Okay. So anyway, let me just say this. If I was in that vet and I saw that turtle, I would have taken him home with me.
And you
What do
probably
they
would have
eat?
Vegetables.
veggies.
Oh,
It
that's
wasn't a-
it?
Yeah.
Do they have
Can you
to be
imagine
in,
if that was
do they have to be in water?
I guess they have the whole thing in the back. They must have some kind of tub for it and stuff. But the thing wanders around the vets.
I think that's adorable.
Oh,
Yeah, I
please.
think that's a
thank-
Southwest.
Polly was like, "What the hell is that? I've never seen anything like that in
And
my
Polly
life."
wasn't barking or anything.
No, she was shaking at that time because she was at the vets.
Okay.
And I got all her blood tests done, and they all came back good. And she's gonna have some teeth removed on Tuesday, and she's gonna then once she has the teeth removed, me and her are gonna have something in common. And then
I can't.
she's gonna also get some X-rays. And the good thing is the blood tests all came back and said for her age, the blood tests were pretty good. So I was glad to hear that. No diseases. They didn't find any diseases.
I know. I was so happy. That's so happy.
Oh.
You were a nervous wreck over that.
Oh my gosh, yes. I didn't want to,
Yeah.
and I didn't even want to take her. I kept canceling the appointment. I didn't want her to be in a cage. When I put her in the cage, she actually calmed down.
Look who's here. Look who's here. Hi, Jess.
Hey, Jess.
Said hi to
How
her
are
30
you?
minutes ago.
Oh,
Yeah,
all
you
right.
did.
She's probably not here anymore. But hi, Jess. We love you, Jess. So you know what I did today? I went to with my so anyway, let's talk about little Victoria. So she is done with work. So we've been hanging out every day together. And so today we went to go to my son's new house, and we hung out with the little grandsons, and they are the cutest things that I've ever. I'm sorry, they're my grandchildren. Now, of course, I'm gonna brag about them, but I am so excited because this year, because my son has his very own house and it's a very nice size, we are having Christmas at my son's house. Isn't that nice?
Ooh.
Isn't that nice? I'm so excited. And also, as I was telling everybody, so little Emma will be born on Thursday, which is my brother Peter and my sister's birthday. So we're going to have 3 birthdays on one day in this family. Do you believe it?
And Angel, you know what's funny? I was telling Angel's daughter that when the baby's born, she's gonna wake up and her mom's not gonna be there and the baby's gonna be gone.
Wait, here's the thing. Listen to this. This is so funny. This is what I was going to say before. So anyway, they told her, because she had to go to the hospital today for the pre-testing and all of that, and they told her that only one person can go in there with her. So she's looking at me. I said, Vic, the father has to go in there, Vic. She's like, but I want you. No, the father has to go in there. The father's in there.
The odds of them staying together are astronomical.
Oh, stop it, Lee. Gosh.
I mean, that dude was just a donor. I mean, you need to be in there, Angel.
True.
He was a
That's
baby
not
donor,
true.
okay?
But listen, I said no. The dad has to go in there, but make sure he runs his ass right out as soon as the baby is born. But what's this? Angel, you should defend your family in general, but when you mention specific people, do you ever notice that some people, there are content creators on here who say Pacific people instead of specific people?
I wonder who that is.
Ooh, I know a few. But when you mention specific people, they do it to antagonize you. They get views and make material. It's wrong, but if you ignore them, they'd go away. What do you think that I have been doing for the past 2 months?
But Angel, Dirty Purdy,
Right or wrong?
Dirty
Have
Purdy,
I been
you're not-
ignoring certain
Yeah.
things for the past few months?
Yeah, but see, Dirty Purdy doesn't get it though. Okay, Dirty Purdy.
Dirty
I got punched in
Purdy.
the temple. I got punched in the temple by Gerard.
Oh my
His
God.
father makes fun of me.
I
and
passed the
says that-
trophy store today when little Vic
Well, let
was
me
driving.
finish.
I was
Let me
going to
finish.
go in there and order you a trophy, Lee Cole.
Okay. You
Go
shut up.
ahead.
So I got punched in the temple. His father makes fun of me on his show. And I put the video up of of Sammy Gravano making fun of me, and people say, "Why do you put up that video?" Because it gets me views and subs.
And that's
That's-
all Lee Cole cares about.
They
Nothing.
can say
When
whatever they
you
want.
people
I'll go
go
back there.
after
I'll go
him,
back
he
there and let him punch
loves
me in the
it.
temple. I'm thinking about going back there and asking him to hit me in another temple.
Okay, I know this person over here who I know who it is. I saw the text messages today, so he's not lying, and neither is Elio. I saw the text messages today, so please stop saying that he doesn't know who he said he knows. Oh, look who's here, Uncle Pete.
Get Lee a participation trophy. First place, baby. First place. Lee needs a plaque that says, "I got hit in the temple by Gerard," and I smiled.
You got to get a still shot of that and just frame it.
And look at that. Look at this, Jeff. And look how you didn't act tonight. I'm just here to watch Jeff act like a snowflake. And guess what Jeff didn't act like tonight? A snowflake.
Definitely not a snowflake.
And Haley Bright, you've made like 3 statements tonight, and they've been kind of semi-retarded. Can you come back with an intelligent one, something different, like something clever, maybe?
Uncle Pete says, I mean, Jeff Nadeau Nakanasi, MTR is the truth and legit. Lee, you constantly make fun of people. You're pretending you don't.
You give me an example of the last person I made fun of, but you can't include Sammy Gravano, Gerard Gravano, and several other people. But go ahead, give me an example. God, I hate when these people are
the
smart.
truth hurts. How are you? The truth hurts. Wasn't Damien friends with Gene Barillo? Yep,
They're not really friends. They're antagonists.
Gene Barillo said that him and Damien were friends. Damien said,
Gene
no,
Barillo
they are
also
not.
said that, yeah, but Gene Barillo also said he was a gangster. I mean, what does that mean? We know that he wasn't a gangster, so how do we know that's true?
Well, one says they are, one says they aren't. There's something wrong with that.
Do you believe anything Gene Barillo says, Angel?
No. No, I do not. I already know he's lied about a few things.
Everybody thinks Gene Barillo is tough, but they've never seen him in a fist fight.
No, nobody ever has.
Okay, not even Gene. Gene's waiting to see himself in a fist fight.
I saw him. I saw a video of him running from someone.
I was about to say, I saw a video of him getting chased
running
out
of
of Howard Beach.
Yeah.
Running out of Howard Beach.
I saw
He's sitting on
video of him
Instagram right
getting
now.
chased out of Howard Beach.
That needs to be your short clip, Lee.
Yeah.
That would get you $1 million.
I'm going to tell you, that's the first video that we made that video together, me and Cane Shade.
Guess where he got it from?
Angel, when we put that up and we did that show? And we didn't even know who Gene Barillo was. And the next thing I know, the following week, he's attacking us. And I'm like looking at him. I'm laughing my ass off. And that's where the name Bodega came up, because Gene Barillo says, "Oh, and Lee Cole and the guy with from the Bodega." So that's where Cane Shade got the name Bodega for his show.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yes,
that was fun.
Cane Shade named his show after Informant's joke.
Do you know that is the biggest video that's requested? Because I'm the one that gave it to Cane Shades. That is the biggest requested video by street guys.
Lee
They think it's hilarious. I can't tell you how many people I sent that to.
Lee Pinnell has a great one. He just gave you $50 in England, which is $2 in America.
That's terrible. Oh my God.
He said for the baby, and I don't mean Mr. Lee Cole.
Oh my God.
Lee Pinnell,
oh, wow.
Lee Pinnell used to always give money to what's his name? Pizza. And Pizza always
here we
thought
go. You have to start on
Pizza always thought it was $50. He didn't realize it was $50, 50 pounds.
But that's euros.
Yeah, I'm sorry, euros. Whatever. It's way behind our dollar, believe it or not.
No, it's
I don't know
absolutely
Biden.
not. It's not.
Well, yeah, we can't count Biden though. He's a little
Oh
retarded.
my God.
Gene Burlow has a murder tattooed on his, and he's a rat. And listen, a lot of these guys have a murder tattooed on them. Angel has one.
Oh, $50 euro is 53 American dollars.
Thank you.
Oh.
See, he doesn't
Yeah,
know what he's talking
Why do
about.
you guys keep making me look stupid tonight? I'm
Sorry,
leaving.
Lee. I was curious.
God almighty.
Itty bitty. Don't worry about it. And
You know
Junior Gotti is not a cooperator, you little ass wipe. If he was, there'd be about 100 people in prison. You little jerk. Like, we don't know who you are. I don't think they
Well,
were
we
friends.
do know that your mother was a cooperator. She cooperated with every sailor there was.
Oh, is that nice, Lee Cole? You talk about my mother.
Talking about his. as
Oh,
in-
you're
your
talking
mother.
about their mother.
What the hell would I say? Oh my God!
Lee, did
I
I?
said that to you, Angel.
Lee,
I thought you were talking about my mother. I was going to say,
Oh my
wait,
God,
wait,
Angel.
wait.
Lee,
You
did I
always talk that way
ever
about
tell
John
you the
Gotti's
story?
wife? Oh my God!
Did I ever tell you the story, Lee, about Angel's mom on Facebook?
No.
Oh, yeah, you already did. Don't say it again.
Oh, it's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you. You know America's in the toilet when a dollar is $1.07, and
Yeah,
and that's when you know America's in trouble.
absolutely. It's in my book, Angel. So I'm sorry.
Oh, well. This is exactly why I won't bother to attempt to explain nothing on YouTube. I will save it all for Patreon. That's right. We have to have you on. That's going to be a good one, Lee Cole, having Jane on
Yes.
Patreon.
And Angel, you're going to be releasing some pictures on
We
Thursday
only
on
have
Patreon?
71 likes. That's not nice.
Angel,
I am
you're
That's
gonna
not
be
nice,
you got
everybody.
80
You're
you got
being
80 you
very
got 87.
mean to me.
You got 87, Angel.
Lee, how do you
Oh,
get
that's
paid?
still very stingy. Very, very stingy.
How do you? I'm thinking about going to Patreon for some special stuff. Like, how does that payment structure work, Lee?
It's
Yes,
pretty
he
good.
is.
They don't take out that much. And it's paying off now. I mean, the reality is you got to be patient for the first month or so, but once you get it in, I mean, it does pay off.
Okay, I was just curious. They don't take like the 42% or whatever that YouTube takes, right?
No, they take like
No, much
6%.
less.
Oh wow. Okay, excellent.
Much
Yeah.
less. Is that a Yankees hat I see on Lee's head? For shame. Jess
Oh,
Moss
Snoop.
says that.
I like Snooki. She's kind of a hooker, but Snooki, I like what she said.
Oh my
Snooki.
God.
Yeah, but look what she said. And there's only hookers that will talk this way to me. I prefer to show
Oh
that
my God.
I prefer this show to the others on late night. I would like to get Lee's autograph if possible and kisses. Oh, she's definitely got to be a hooker.
Oh my God.
Oh
I
my
can't. Pearl Ruby, why are we being deleted? Who's being deleted?
Pearl Ruby, no, that's an old one. Pearl Ruby, you were deleted a long time ago. And I'm not talking about on here.
For the past several months, I've just been only participating in positive opinions. I've been keeping any negative opinions to myself. For the most part, it's been working fine.
You're a liar,
very
Jesse.
good.
She's a liar.
No, she's
Angel.
not. She's not
She
lying.
put up a video of a Cabbage Patch doll with my voice.
Oh, I want to see
Okay.
that. That's so
My
funny.
voice. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And the Cabbage Patch doll was going, dude.
Oh, that's so funny.
You got a $10 super chat. Don't take it literal, Angel.
Okay, I was reading that.
That's a friend of mine from South Philly. He's just busting my balls.
Okay, I'm coming down. Okay, let me see. I'm coming down. Hello there, Mickey Griggs. How are you? Okay, I'm coming down. Coming down.
Angel
Tony
needs 3
B
likes to get
said,
to 100 people. 3
I
likes to
got a
get to 100.
question. Was your Uncle Peter's favorite meal? Oh, yeah, well, you already answered that one because
God, you
John
keep reading the
Baptiste
same
said
thing
it.
over and over.
Okay, Johnny Fish Eyes. Theme song for Sam. We read this
Yeah,
already.
wrong one.
Yeah. I didn't see Lee Parnell's. Jeff Phil Narducci said you poisoned his dogs. He's on a rampage now looking for you.
See, what's funny about that is because I'm friends with Phil. Phil's got 4 what is it called? Cane Corso dogs. They're
I
like,
didn't get to see who that was so I could thank them, but
oh,
go
it's
ahead.
Billy.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
Billy.
Okay, Billy. Thank you, Billy. Go ahead.
So he has 4 of the Cane Corso, they're Neapolitan Mastiffs, and he's got 4 of them, and they're humongous, and that's like Phil's kids. So that's why he's saying that. He's just fucking with me. They're beautiful dogs. I think I've even sent you pictures of those before.
The dogs, right? I think
Yeah.
you did. Yes, you did.
Yeah, he
Oh,
only had-
that's who that is? Okay.
Yeah, he's
okay.
got 4 now.
Wow, you're kidding. Those humongous dogs, right? That
Huge.
they're up to the fence. They
Yeah.
yes.
Huge.
Yes, I saw them. Okay, Dave says bunch of troublemaking keyboard warrior punks hiding behind keyboards. F out of here. Jeff Lee, bring great content. Angel and Tommy Stiggs bring great shows. That's what it's all about, period. Thank you, Dave T from Boston Laborers Union. And anytime, thanks for answering my question. I love the insight on how your father and his friends were from a family perspective. They're usually very funny and charismatic people who are charming. I'm going to tell a story on Patreon about something that I remembered today, and that has to
Good.
do with my father's friends.
Angel, I like to make one announcement if I have permission because I don't like talking to
You
your show
have
unless you let
permission.
me.
You can do whatever you want. Kevin says, I have to give John Jr. a big compliment. He has incredible vocabulary. John Jr. is very intelligent. But
I like to say that we need 12. I just put the wrestling channel up. We need 12 to be at 1,000. Once we get to 1,000, we're going to do 2 lives a week. So please get to 12 because we want to do a midnight show this week. Even if you don't like it, this is going to be a different type of show, and we really want to start doing lives. But we promised we weren't going to do lives until we get to 1,000, and we're 12 away.
Oh, everybody.
And plus we're greedy. We want a second monetized channel.
Lying informants, you think so? I don't really know anymore. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I don't know what happened to him. See No Evil says, never apologize for being yourself. It only makes the other people right or wrong, who are right or wrong, feel more empowered, and they get even more ridiculous. End of the day, everyone makes mistakes. Learn from it.
Yep, that's
all
it.
make mistakes. Just says, Angel, what was your honest review of Get? I didn't watch that shit, Jess. I didn't watch it. What is everybody's honest review of it? And be honest. I did not watch it. I refuse to watch it because there's 3 frauds in there. 3 frauds who pretended that they were close to my father who were not.
It was an info commercial for the feds. That's all it was to me.
What about you, Mr. Mob Talk Radio?
I give it 1 finger up.
Ooh.
The only good thing about it,
Ms. Marla?
I didn't watch.
Oh, you didn't?
Uh-uh.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, Maz, Jess, now you know. I've gotten Botox, so what? Everyone does. Well, I haven't. But I think I'm going to. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
Uncle Pete said, I never knew Lee was so funny. Uncle Pete, come on.
Well, if you get Botox, I mean, the way you were huffing and puffing on that e-cigarette or the vape, look out.
I can't. Look, Paul says, I got attacked by a swan. Never shat myself so much.
Lee looks like the type that would punch one in the face immediately.
You know what's funny though, and I'll never forget this. This happened in Wisconsin. It was this woman when I was cheating on my wife. We went to her house, and she had and in her barn she had 3 goats. And so I said I wanted to feed the goats, and there was this big bag of feed to feed the goats, and I picked it up. And the next thing I knew, the goats were attacking me to get to the feed. And I'm carrying this bag. I'm trying to get out the door. And the girl's on the other side closing the door so I can't get out. And the goats are attacking me. Let me tell you something. When goats are
Oh
hungry and
my
they're attacking,
God.
and they were like and they jump up on you like dogs. And goats are much bigger than, well, they're about 80 pounds. But that's a goat story. I know it really sucked and it was really boring, but I tried.
Oh my God.
It was all. I almost went to sleep telling that story.
Hey Lee, where was Scatoros? The name is
11th Avenue,
me.
but someone already wrote that. It's on 11th Avenue.
Okay. Al Capone's #1 mall is here. How are you? Sean Smith says, how is little Vic? I've heard the news. Sorry, I've been away for a year. Well, welcome back, Sean Smith. Welcome back. And she is good. Thank you. She's good. She's going to be a mom in 2 days.
No, you're going to be the mom. She's the surrogate.
I hope your Uncle Jeannie write a book. Nah, that'll never happen. Never.
That man ain't doing. That man is
that never ever happen. Hello, Heidi Black. How are you? No, he will never do that.
Can I tell a story about the short we put up on your Uncle Gene?
Yeah, go right ahead.
We put up a short on Gene Gotti, and I think it's at like 40,000 views right now in like 2 days and 3 days, and it has grown our channel. It's funny when you put up certain shorts and they go off, because then people start looking at all your other shorts. We were shocked. We never expected to get that out of that short. We just put it up, and next thing it's at like a 40,000 now. And I kept telling, remember I called you, I said, it's at 2,000, Angel, in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And every day we go back and we look at Gene Gotti's short, and it's got another 5,000, 10,000 every day. That tells you a lot about what people think of Gene Gotti.
Wow. My favorite spots are Pasquale and Leone's. Leone's in Brooklyn? Is that who you're talking about? The mozzarella place? Tony B. Lee Parnell, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you for the baby. And I don't mean Mr. Lee Cole. You mean baby Emma. Thank you so much, Lee Parnell. Thank you.
See, that's why Jeff Canarsi's up here, because he knows I'll get abused while he's up here. It's a deflection.
Yeah, I want Lee's views.
No, you just want me to get abused.
No, I don't want that for anybody.
I'm kidding.
Unless they deserve it.
Joey Dime says, Angel, you've done a great job with transparency tonight, but can you ask Jeff one more question? Does Jeff claim that Raymond Patriarca was his grandfather?
Have I ever said that publicly anywhere that anybody's aware of?
I have never heard that.
Right. This came from Damian Trites. So there you go.
Okay, here we go. Forgot to ask this because I was driving, but Lee, who wouldn't want to pay $49 for rent? I wish someone would spread that rumor about me.
You know, it's funny. I told that to the property manager, because my rent is going up by $150. My next.
I thought you were going to switch.
She said no, because the apartment that I wanted to switch to is more expensive than where I live. I got a 2-bedroom, and I pay good money for my 2-bedroom. I mean, you know, if you live in New York and you're used to those prices, and then you come out here and you're paying a certain amount of money, if you pay $800 for a 2-bedroom, it's worth it. That's how I look at it. Because you ain't getting no 2-bedroom in New York for $800.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
No, exactly.
You
Yeah,
get a studio for 2,800.
I heard that uh I heard that Gene Barillo called my brother John a Jew. There's something wrong with him. Really. There's just something wrong with him. But whatever. Who cares? I don't even care anymore. I'm not showing her communion picture again.
Do you know if you take Gene Barillo by the back of the head and stick those lips to the wall, he'll stay there
Oh
all day?
my god.
Yes, I am special. Thank you, J-Lo.
What the hell is this? Eli was doing an interview and the guy asked him about his relationship with your brother Angel, and he started talking about him being friends with your father. This is so sick. Very sick, but whatever. Whatever. Very sick. But then again, there are certain somebody on here who could come out and tell the truth about that, but he refuses. Whatever. I guess when my brother comes out, he'll start.
You made it to 100 likes, Angel.
Oh, very good. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Uncle Pete called Gene sausage lips.
What happened?
Uncle Pete called him sausage lips.
Oh my god. Yes. You're talking about the one in Brooklyn, right? Leone in Brooklyn? They do. They have great hero sandwiches there.
Lee's got half an ass cheek off the chair. He's ready to go.
Yeah, I see. Lee's getting it.
I always got half the ass cheek off the chair. What the hell?
Right.
Hey,
That shit's hanging
Fuktard
over.
is here from Mars. Thank you, Fuktard. Yeah, the euro has been worth more than an American dollar for a long time. It just recently became less. I don't know why you guys think a euro is crap. It's absolutely not. It's actually more
I
money
don't
than the
believe that.
American dollar.
I don't believe that. I love Europe. If I had nothing to do in this world, I love Europe.
Angela says, Angela, the right
That's
winger, says,
the only
"Lee,
place in
when will-"
America that's going in the toilet quicker than America is Europe.
Oh my God, Lee, when will you have me on? I got stirred for days.
You're welcome on any day, time, Angela. I'm sorry.
Ooh, and Dub says the only snowflakes are the ones sitting behind their computer screaming fake and lies. And we don't know this and we don't know that. We don't know this person and we don't know that person. Ooh, oh, she's got stories for days. When are we going to have Angela on? She's got stories for days.
So why don't we do it and bring her on? We should all bring her on to Patreon.
Yes, we should. Lee, did you watch the whole clip? I show my face at the end.
I know you did. I know you did, Jesse. And you're a very beautiful woman. I watched that video over and over just so it gets to the end so I can see you.
Yeah, I love the avatar she has. Her hair looks so pretty in there. Have your uncle write a book. Yeah, that's never gonna happen. John Gotti
that man looks like he's just enjoying life right now and his freedom.
Yeah, he don't want to be bothered with nothing.
Just the way he dresses, he looks relaxed. He looks like he's in great health for his age.
Angel, was your dad around for Christmas or did it just depend? No, my dad was home every Christmas unless he was away in prison, but yep, he was always there.
Well, thank you for having me on, Angel. I do
you're all
appreciate
leaving.
it. Well, I've got to. I got to go meet somebody. So
okay, don't get mad. I am gonna get mad, Dubs. I told you don't do this anymore. Don't
Dubs, I dare you to do it again. I dare you to do it again.
Buddy biscuits on Chewy or Amazon. No, do not, Dubs. Do not listen to Lee Cole. But thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Marla.
Have a good night, Jeff.
Sorry,
thank you, Jeff.
You know it's coming for you now, Angel. I'm sorry. You know
what?
It's just the bullshit you're gonna have to take now.
I don't
Oh,
care.
that's it.
Listen, I brought
know.
you on here to tell your story. I brought
I
Elio
know.
on to tell your story. Sorry, but
Yeah.
I brought
Alrighty,
you on
well,
to tell you to give your side of things, and
Yeah.
that's the end of it. I don't care who likes it and who doesn't.
me neither. Me neither.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to meet my cousin, so I will see everyone soon. Lee, I'm sure I'll talk to you in the next day or so.
Have a good
You have
night.
a nice one. Be
And
safe.
you take care of
Right.
yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okie dokes. Bye.
Bye.
See, I don't like stuff like this. I really don't, because you people don't know what somebody is capable of. I don't know what to say. I was not impressed with the rest, but honestly, they made your dad look cool as hell, in my opinion. Really. I don't think he looked cool when some woman who pretends to be a gangster is pretending to be his second in command.
You mean Rocky? When your dad looked there and went, "Hey, Rocky." Joey Dimes, now you're talking about Jeff Canarsie. You're only supposed to be talking about Tony Pizza. You're going to ruin your rep.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. People sometimes people get so mean and cruel on here, and you don't know what you're doing to another person. You don't know what that person might do to themselves, or like, can some people
Hello, Jen.
have some kind of compassion here, or like, stop it, stop already, everybody, like, stop.
Unfortunately, it's part of the game on here, Angel.
It's so sad. It really is. It really is sad. Really is. People have no don't even have compassion for other people anymore. You don't know what other people are going through. You don't know what's going on in their lives. How their mental state of how what they're going through. Somebody gets hurt or somebody hurts themselves, there's going to be a lot of people to blame on here. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I think this, Angel. I think that if somebody's going to attack a certain person, and this happens to all of us, make sure the people that's around you, who you support, don't have any reasons to be attacked either. Personally, nobody should be getting attacked. Attack the rats. Attack people that are just bad people. Some people on here aren't as bad as you think they are.
Was Cutler just a lawyer, or was he a friend? He was a dear friend, a very dear friend to my father. Hi, Jen Silo. How are you?
And they used that against him.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that's what they used his friendship against him, and took the best lawyer possible to defend your father away from him. That's the feds.
And they did. They took him away. You want to know why they took him away? Because Gravano could not go up against Bruce Cutler. That's why. He could not go up against Cutler.
Itty Bitty said, "Lee, why don't you tell her I tell them not to trash you guys?" And yeah, you do. We know that, Itty. Instead of letting them say I condone things like that. No,
Did I say Itty Bitty's name? What is she talking about?
Other people in the chat, I think, were
oh, so that's other people.
Her that she was. I think that's what was going on, because I saw a couple.
So that's
people.
other people.
No. Itty Bitty. She tells people, I've never seen her ever jump on the bandwagon to attack you, Angel. Uh, that's the reality.
Okay.
And she's never attacked me. She attacks Marla a lot, but I can
No,
understand that.
she doesn't, does she?
No.
Kevin, thank you so much, Kevin. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You know, the baby's going to be born in 2 days, and this is all you can offer this woman.
Oh no, that's
And being now that we know the euro is higher than the dollar, please, people, send it in euros.
No,
The
seriously.
Biden dollar is worth as much as Joe Biden.
Oh my God. What is going on? Has anybody been following that? What happened? Did Trump flip out in court or something?
He didn't flip out. He was up there. They're going to say he flipped out. He did good. You know, they're nervous now
They
because he's
said
in
that
every.
he was yelling at the prosecutor, yelling at the judge. Is that true?
Yeah, because the judge is going to be the one that they know the judge is going to find him guilty, and they know that they're going to have to take it to the Supreme Court to get it thrown out, and the Supreme Court will throw it out, but they're going to make him spend a couple $1 million to do it.
Wow. And what is this? This is $150 million what suit?
They're trying to get him to stop business. Here's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get him to leave where he can't do business in New York. And here's what happens. Everybody that Trump employs in New York are going to be unemployed.
Are you kidding?
Yep. We're in America now where they can try to throw you out of a city, even though you employ thousands of people.
Wow.
Rebecca said, Lee's sister buying him furniture. He's a charity case. You didn't have to block that. Unblock that. Yeah,
Who said they blocked it? Who blocked it?
Yeah, someone blocked. Yeah, no. I kind of am a charity case. I take pride in that. I call up my sister and say, sis, can you buy me some? But you know what? She buys me some really nice shit.
She does. I saw the pictures of his furniture. It's beautiful. I mean, it's really beautiful. It's good stuff, too.
So if I'm going to be a charity case and she's going to send me that furniture, you're jealous because you don't have no sister like that. Your sister's outside.
Yeah.
Your sister's outside standing on the street corner collecting money to guzzle. So that's the difference between your sister and my sister.
What did you say, Lee?
Nothing. I said that she has a very good sister.
Angel, if it makes you feel any better, Nita and I promote going after Lee over there. Well, guess what I am doing tomorrow? So tomorrow I have to get up very, very early and bring my car in because I am buying it back. My car only has 16,100 miles and I am keeping it.
You don't go nowhere.
Yes, so I'm buying my car tomorrow.
Doesn't she sound like a spoiled brat? I got a 2005.
My car's 4 years old. My car's 4 years old. It's not a new car. It's 2019, and
I was going to brag about my car. I got a 2005 Chrysler 300 with 210,000 miles. Okay.
Wow.
And I love it, Angel. I could, I would feel weird getting one of these cars nowadays.
What'd you say, Lee?
I would feel weird getting like these cars I got nowadays.
What do you mean?
Because you're kind of uppity.
Who's uppity? My car's 4 years old. I leased it for 3 years, and then I decided I didn't want to give it back. So I extended it for another year. Now it's up and I'm buying it. I'm going to buy it. I'm not going to.
Not everybody can do that,
Angel.
Angel.
It back. I'm not giving it back. I love my car. I absolutely love my car, and it only has 16,000 miles. And someone who's like a nephew to me, he calls me an angel. He is the head of the whole dealership, and he said, "Aunt Angel, keep the car. If I were you, I would keep the car because that car will go for 200,000 miles. So keep the car."
What's your license number, Angel?
What does that mean?
Nothing. We just want to know your license.
No, I'm not telling you my license. Carol, what do you mean? I did Angel because of what she said about you? Who?
Yeah, Mikey Griggs. That is basically highway miles.
Yeah. Did you stay in a mansion when you were young? Who are you asking that to?
Angel Gotti was born with a silver spoon in her mouth.
I never stayed in a mansion ever. My sister lived in a mansion. My brother John did.
Yeah, she lived in a mansion and abandoned it, and now it's all over the internet.
That's not her house. So
The Gotti abandoned
whatever.
mansion.
Her house
All
is
the
drop dead gorgeous
all the
now.
clothes in the closets and
No,
stuff.
the house she has now is unbelievably beautiful. Blows that other house away. Blows it away. House is
So
gorgeous.
what's the story about that? What's just the real story about that house that they
It's
show
not
on?
her house. So
Who's somebody? It was somebody else's after her.
yeah,
Just wondering.
that's on them. That's not on her. Judge is totally biased, and Trump's gonna have to appeal. It's total BS, but he keeps going with his rallies every day. Go Trump. Has he been
Yes.
he been
What
oh,
he's
he has
doing,
been.
he's getting mad in court on purpose because he's trying to make it look like the judge, and the judge is going to vote guilty no matter what. It's like this trial. They
So
know
this
the
is
ending.
a judge instead of a jury?
Yes.
Why didn't he go for the jury?
Because it's easier to overturn a conviction by a judge than a jury.
Oh, okay.
Especially
and this judge is against him.
He's a left-wing nut job. He looks like a left-wing nut job. You got to see how he looks.
Okay.
Well, but he knows that they have easier. All they got to do is prove that he was biased, and he's been very biased. His statements have been biased, and
really?
that they're going to find him guilty, but that case will be overturned. By the time that case is decided, Donald Trump will be long gone from this earth.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, look at
They
this.
know it.
Another fat bald Italian says, Lee, I've had a Hind Pilot with over 209,000 miles. Angel, that's how my last car was, but I traded it in for a new lease. This time I have a whopping 18,000 after 4 years. Yeah. I don't want to turn my car in. I love my car. I really don't want to turn it in. I could turn it in and I wouldn't have to put any money down because I have equity in the car. But I asked him his opinion and he runs the whole dealership. So I asked him, what should I do? And Angel, keep it. He said, buy the car out. Buy the car back. Oh, she's got a 2017 and she just hit 50,000. See, I only have 16,100 and I don't know what it is, 108 or something like that.
You know, my sisters change out their cars once a year.
Yeah, my father was like that. He didn't want my mother having like a car that was a few years old. He wanted her to, turn it in every 1 or 2 years. Not me. I'm not like that. I get used to my cars and I never want to give them back. Who lives in Howard Beach House? Yep, it's still ours. Still family there. Go ahead. What'd you say?
You still got family living there?
Of course. No, they'll never sell that house. Did you ever worry about taking boyfriends home to meet parents? Nope, never did. It was very good that way.
Okay, I want to read something. I got to read something, Angel.
Okay, could you give me 1 minute talk while I need to turn the alarm on really bad?
This happened on Mikey Scar's show today.
What?
Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. All the informants, they hang together. It don't matter who they are. Listen to this. Someone wrote to me, "Hey Lee, I watched Patreon Live. Mikey Scars and RJ did. A question was brought up about Ruggiano, Polisi, and Andrea Giovino. And they said they will not be discussing these other individuals, and it's up to the viewers to make up their own decisions on whether or not they are credible."
Yeah, well, that was on YouTube like a week or two ago. They said that. Remember, we discussed that on here. They will not. Listen, he does the same thing with Eli. He's not going to call these people out. They will not do it. They don't turn on each other.
It's like they're a fraternity. It's like they're a fraternity, especially when they know they're frauds. And that's too bad because Mikey Scars is the real thing, and he's going to let these frauds talk all this crap. I don't understand it.
That's the thing, right? He is the real thing, and yet he's going to let these other people pretend. And
he knows darn well Polisi. He knows damn well about Ruggiano. He knows all about this woman. This is what I mean. It's like a fraternity. It's like we can't talk about, even Michael Francis talked about one of them, but then Michael Francis, what did he do? He said Polisi and Ruggiano were made. We know neither one of them were made.
But at least he called out the other fraud.
Big deal. So he doesn't say the truth about these guys because it's a fraternity. They all stand up for each other. I think they have a get-together dinner once a year.
Yeah, well, I agree. But listen, my brother will. I have faith in my brother will. He'll call these people out. And let me tell you something. See, here's the thing that not one of these people on here have. Not one person, except for my brother. My father had how many trials? Was it 3? And my brother had 5. Okay, so 4 racketeering. My father had, I think, 3. My brother has every single paper from every single trial, every single everything. The discoveries, the 302s, everything, the photos, the audios. My brother has all of that. None of these people have that. So someday they're all going to get called out on being the frauds that they are.
Well, you know what? I'm glad to see the chat is 100%. Well, so far 100% behind what was just said. At least people can see what day it is.
Well, I need you to read the chat for me so I can go put that alarm on, please.
Okay, I'll read some of the remarks
now.
Okay, Tony Silo, how you doing? Tony Silo says you're absolutely not the real thing once you rat. See no evil. You have to be bots to ever be jerked to any. I don't understand what you're saying. Solar Marshall, Mikey Scars treated his first wife pretty awful from her own mouth. Scars isn't a nice guy at all. Tony Salo, I'm sorry. Let's see, David from Boston. Yeah, Mikey Scars at least one time needs to set the record straight. Yes, he does, because we know Mikey Scars is the real deal, and he knows these guys. That's what it comes down to. He knows what the answer is here, and it's too bad that we have an informant sorority, or it should be a sorority actually. Solar Scars tried to get a junior life in prison with no parole. Jen Silo wife had, okay. I'm sorry, I'm not going to read. Let's see. Until Mikey Griggs, until someone holds them accountable, they will continue getting away with it. Yes, they would. They will, because they have no guts, none. They gotta have shits like me and other people that come on and do these shows, and we're hated and stuff, and then they pretend they care, but in the reality, they don't care. They won't come out and say the truth. Why kiss Scar's butt? He put over 80 people's away. Look at our short. We don't kiss Scar's butt. Look at the latest short we did. We put the top 10 biggest informants ever. Take a look at our short. Tony B, yes, he's put more people away than any other informant. They all do stick together. Jen Silo, hello, how are you doing? Good to see you here. Tony Silo, it's good to see you here. DJ Shark Hitter, for now, like, why DJ? Why keep your mouth shut? You know the truth about this. You should just say it. You know, I don't understand. People know what the reality is. Ruggiano, Polisi, and Giovanni were nothing. They were under fringe. Ruggiano was under fringe. His father, he lived off his father's name. That's all he did in the life. And the more you research these people, Polisi, he's the biggest joke.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
This guy Polisi was a rat before becoming a rat was popular. That's what people got to remember.
Yeah, that was back in the 80s.
Yeah, in the 80s. He was a rat in the 80s. And he wasn't even looking at it at time, but not that much.
Let's see. Hi, Tony Silo. How are you? Yeah, I saw things like, when you're scrolling down on the YouTube homepage and I see things that, and that kid, invest yourself. I mean, what a joke.
You know what it is? And you can't blame him. He's just a kid that doesn't, he's just a guy that some people come into this, and I'm guilty of it too. Some people come into this and they start off and look at it a certain way because he hasn't been around the life. All of a sudden he's meeting these people, and to him it's exciting. And sometimes you let that exciting get in the way.
Yeah.
A lot of these people believe these stories, Angel. You got to understand it. They believe these stories. They believe that these guys are telling the truth.
Yeah. Angel, a martini. A martini. That's what his drink was.
Mikey Griggs, I think that's a very good description, Mikey.
Oh, look at this, Lee Cole. Angel, the GOP took Long Island in the elections. Really?
Oh.
I haven't even looked at that tonight, to be
That's
honest.
shocking, right? Because there's, I think, what was it? Nassau was really not for Trump, but I think Suffolk County was for Trump. I think Trump won Suffolk County, but not Nassau County. It's the last election. Let me see what they're at. Hold on. Let's look. Huh. Wow. Look at this shit. Let me see. Ooh. Some woman tattooed her boyfriend's name across her forehead. Are you out of your mind?
I saw that. It was on Facebook.
Oh my God. Okay. A woman died of Ozempic. Okay. O.J. Simpson appears frail as he's spotted walking in Las Vegas. Oh, Donald Trump pissed. Daughter Ivanka must testify in fraud trial. She wants zero attention in case. Look at this. GOP pulls out shocker in New York City Council election, but nets no seats as Dems cruise to victory in New Brooklyn 47th District. Okay. Anything new here? Okay. Nothing good. Nothing good going on, people.
I'm just now reminded of the elections. I'm looking at the results now.
Okay, and what do you say?
Nothing major.
Yeah, it's
Look at this.
they're local elections. That's all they are.
Yeah, it's just local. Oh. Democrat beat a Republican.
What happened?
In Kentucky, the Kentucky governor, Andy, a Democrat, defeated Republican State Attorney General Daniel Cameron to re-election.
Yeah, but he was favored. He was already the sitting governor. The guy that won.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not a surprise.
It wasn't?
No, because he was a war guy that pretends he's Republican. He's a soldier, actually. They're a different type of. They're the old Democrats, the real Democrats, not the ones that pretend that.
Okay, I'm looking. Anything new? I don't see anything. Nothing. Oh, look at this. Charlie Sheen's daughter. Charlie Sheen changed his tune about daughters' OnlyFans when Sammy made enough for a house and car. So she is on OnlyFans, but he's okay with it now because she bought a house and a car.
I hear Karen Gravano's going to be doing an OnlyFans.
Ooh, who? No, you did not.
Yeah.
Jelly Roll has been nominated again. He went from jailed rapper to country's hottest star. Isn't that amazing? I was following Jelly Roll before anybody even knew who Jelly Roll was. He sings that song that you love, Lee Cole.
Yeah, he's got a nice voice.
Oh, he's great. He is great. Him and Struggle Jennings. My brother Peter is friends with Struggle Jennings. That's how we know who Jelly Roll is. My brother Peter and Struggle have, when Struggle comes to New York, they get together. What's this? She can't talk about the inner workings of the mob because she has no knowledge about that stuff, but she pretends she does. She does pretend good. Word on the street is a high-ranking Brooklyn captain paid for her to get a boob job. Ooh, it's embarrassing. Did your dad ever drink beer? I'm sure he might have had a beer here and there, but no. Did he drink it at home? Absolutely not. Wine. And you know what my father liked too? What we drank at home? That sparkling water. What's it called? Pellegrino. I will let Joey Molino handle it. He's my new Uncle Sal and Steven. About those rats. My uncle died because of those rats. Really? Okay. Hello, Angel. Hello there, Two Joints. Hope you're doing well. Awesome. Hello, Lee Cole. And Angela. That's Marla up there, not Angela.
Whatever, I guess. Tomato.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm going to go. People had a great time tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you. And next time you see Angel, she'll be a mother.
Yeah, that's true. But you will see.
Next time you hear Angel, there's going to be a little.
Patreon.
There's going to be a little baby in the background. And Thursday, Angel's going to said she's going to shoot some video and take some pictures for Patreon.
Yes, we will. We will definitely I will do that. We have to be at the hospital very, very early. And
Aw.
I
Marley,
will
you have a
do
nice
that.
night. You have a nice night.
Have a good
And
night,
you
Lynn.
too, Lee Cole,
Everybody in the
thank
chat,
you.
have a nice night.
And
Take care.
thank you. Give me 1 second, Marla.
You're good.
Could you just read the chat for 1 second? Hold on. I just have to get some. Hold on.
All right, let's see. Angel, you are a strong. Here, I'll put it up here. Angel, you are a strong woman. You don't need an echo chamber of 25 wrenches in your chat. By the way, you look like my ex, but you are actually wonderful, wonderful. That's sweet. I'll leave that up so she can say it when she gets back. Best wishes and love to Victoria. Have a good night, Fuchtard. It sounded weird coming out. Is it true your dad had a haircut every week? I'll ask her when she gets back, Paul. Hey, Palmina, what's going on? What's up, Just Larry? Hold on, I lost a comment about somebody getting a nose job. Shit. The gossip. She should have paid to get a nose job. No comment. Well, not
I'm
much
sitting here
more.
having a whole conversation and I was muted.
Nope, you're good. You got a $10
Oh, Fuchtard, thank you so much. Thank you, Fuchtard. Angel, you are a strong woman. You don't need an echo chamber and 25 wrenches in your chat. By the way, you look like my ex, but you are actually wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, Fuchtard. That's one of Maz's men. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And here's another one, 2 joints. He's a sweetheart too. Let's see. Hi, 2 joints.
Oh, somebody asked if your dad got his hair cut every day
Did he get his hair done every day? Yep.
or every week, something like that.
No, he got it done. He would get a blowout every day. Unless he was home. When he was home, he didn't.
Hey, Jen, I'm sorry. I didn't see you earlier. I thought I said hey. I'm sorry. What's going on?
Let me see. Jelly Roll's wife is a piece of work. She is. Let me tell you something. I tried to find like one thing that was not nice about her, like her body, her face. She is hotter than hot. Sorry, and I'm a woman, and I'm saying that Molly. You have to see her. She's beautiful. And let me tell you something. People calling her a gold digger. Meanwhile, she was the one who had money when she met him. He had nothing. And she took him in and let him sleep on her couch because he didn't even have a place to live. So I was shocked by that. But I follow them. The wife is very entertaining, put it that way. Maureen, that guy. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Fun with his new investment. I don't know what that is. Angel, how would your dad react if you brought home jelly roll to meet the family back then? I don't know. I don't know how he would act. I don't know. Well, I don't think he'd like the tattoos on the face. That I know he would definitely not like. He wouldn't like that. And but Jelly Roll is very talented. Man, is he talented.
He is.
God bless Angel and Victoria and little Emma. Thank you so much, See No Evil. Thank you. You know what we did last night?
What?
We had best friend on the phone, right? Best friend was on the phone. We were FaceTiming, and we were, because she's an amazing decorator. So she was telling us where to put all the stuff in the baby's room. And I'll show you when I take picture. Did I take a picture?
You showed
Yeah,
it before,
I
but you had
didn't.
a piece of furniture to buy.
Yeah, no. No. I want to show it. I ordered a ceiling fan that is so pretty. It is so pretty. Let me see if I have a picture of the ceiling fan. But it's not here yet. Who the hell knew it was coming from China? Not me. And it's taking like 3 weeks to get here. But I did get a notification that it passed through customs.
Wasn't Timu, was it?
Wait, here's the fan. Wait, let me put this in. Hold on. I want to show everybody the baby ceiling fan because I think it's so pretty. Okay, hold on. Come on. I'll show everybody the fan that I bought for this little baby. Okay, let's put it in now. Try again. Hold on. I'll tell you, thank you everybody, because tonight there were other content creators on and you people stood here with us. I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Million thank yous, yes. Hold on.
So say, are you trying to do something? Because it's saying not connected.
Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm trying to put the ceiling fan in. Yeah. Hold on. I want to show you the picture of this fan. Oh, here and here. Okay, so this one. Okay, here's the baby ceiling fan. Isn't this pretty? Oh, wait, hold on. Why can't I get disconnected from that? Okay. Here we go. Look.
Oh.
Isn't that pretty? It has the lucite blades.
Oh, you can't even see that. I see
You
it
can't.
now.
Yeah, the lucite blades. That you can't even see the blades on it because they're lucite. Look, isn't that pretty? Oh, why is the comment up? How pretty is that fan? She was so happy. I surprised my daughter. She didn't know I was getting it. But it's like 3 weeks now. It's still not here yet.
That's gorgeous.
And it wasn't expensive. I got it on sale at Amazon. I think it was I don't know, $100 and something, and I ended up getting it for I think $109. But isn't that pretty, Marla?
Yes.
I can't wait. I'm trying to get it off.
I've never seen blades like that before. That is so neat.
Right? Lucite.
Huh.
They're clear. My little munchkin. I can't wait to see her. Yeah, so Thursday, everybody, we will see everything will go beautiful.
Aww.
And I'll take pictures, I'll do videos, and then we'll show everybody. And thank you. Thank you. Who was it? Jesse Roth. Thank you, Jesse Roth. Uh I like your dad's zippy cardigan. Very stylish. Yeah, I bought him a lot of those. I bet he's got okay. He's got what? He got his hair cut every single day. Oh, every yeah, he did. He got his hair done every day. He had a barber chair and sink put into the club, the office next door to the club at the Bergen, and that was supposed to be for me, so that I could do his hair every day. But I chickened out so soon as he told me. He's like, I had a chair put in. You come and do my hair every day. I started sweating. I went into a total panic and I chickened out. I couldn't do it. He got mad at me too. I was like, Dad, I can't do it. I can't. I didn't have enough confidence to cut his hair. There's no way I was cutting his hair. Yeah, I didn't. If I would have known that he wanted me to do that, I would have taken haircut in school a lot more serious.
Are you?
I didn't know he wanted me to do his hair.
Oh my
I
god!
was really taking it serious. I was just like,
You said a mouthful, and that's it.
yeah, it's so true too. I was like, I just went to haircutting school because I wanted to, I didn't know I was going to be doing his hair. You saw how his hair is. Imagine having to do that every day.
I couldn't imagine you messing it up, Angel.
Yeah, no, I was too chicken, way too chicken. And he did, he got mad. But then Vito had a shop right down the block. So Vito just used to walk down the block every day. And he would do his hair. Thank you so much, Bucky Palermo. Thank you, Angel. Congratulations again to you and your daughter on the birthday. Thank you so much. Oh, Tony wrote about that an hour ago. Well, everybody knows I'm always an hour behind. And let's see. Okay. Yeah, hairstyling classes. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else in here. Did I put anything else in here? No. I showed everybody those pictures. Anything else in here?
Have a good night, Jesse Roth.
Oh, good night, Jesse Roth, and thank you. You ready, Marla? We've been on almost 3 hours.
All right.
Did everybody hit that like button, please? And hi, Mr. Smith. Yep, he certainly was the Dapper Don. Yep. You ready, Miss Marla? You have
I'm
anything on
ready.
your mind? You have anything you want to talk about, Marla?
No, I thought tonight was kind of interesting. I'm not going to lie. I was lost a couple of times. But no, I thought tonight was really interesting.
You know what it is with me? I just don't like I don't like bullies. And I feel like I feel like everybody's ganging up on one person, and I just don't like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And especially when you don't know what's in people's minds, and you don't know like how you can have you can drive a person to hurt themselves. That's what scares me, and I don't like that. That terrifies me. So that's why I am the way that I am. Good night, Carol. Thank you, Carol. Thank you so much, Carol.
Have a good night, Carol.
Okay, so I think that hold on 1 minute. Okay, I'm going to remove that comment. Don't come in here and promote somebody else. Oh, that's nice. Cinnamon said, my granddaughter will be 1 on Thursday, so I will always remember baby Emma's birthday. And
Aw.
my brother Peter and my sister. My sister and my brother Peter's birthdays is on Thursday as well. And happy birthday to your granddaughter.
Oh, this is giving me baby fever.
Hey, did Ra win mayor? I don't know. Ra said he wasn't going to be ready for 2 years.
Yeah,
right?
he's still got some time.
All right. Okie dokies, Marla. Thank you so much for last minute.
No worries.
I know you were very big into your new show that you're watching. So thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Have a good night. Love you. Good night, everyone.
Love you too. Everybody, thank you for everything tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you.